live here from beautiful, crime-free Corning, Arkansas. That's right, Bobcat Stadium for some high school football non-conference action. Woo, woo, woo. That's what I'm talking about. There's our handshake right there, folks. That just happened, folks. That's right. That's how we opened the live stream this week. That's a growl right there. Mascot here at Corning High School. Hey, guys, Corning Sports live coverage of Corning Bobcat football. Non-conference action tonight as our beloved Bobcats host the Salem Greyhounds, and we are down to about 26 minutes there on the clock before we kick this thing off. But first, got to introduce myself. I'm Andy Earls. Then we got to pay some bills. Thank you to all of our sponsors. Guys, we'll be right back on the other side of this commercial break. A special thanks to Woolard Flying Service out of Corning, Arkansas for supporting Bobcat Athletics. Matt Woolard would like to wish the Corning Bobcats the best of luck this season and also remind them that the sky is the limit. Woolard Flying Service, 870-857-3839. Wiedemann Farms, 561 County Road 131 in Corning, Arkansas. Wiedemann Farms has been serving the Corning community since 1978. Larry and Mary Wiedemann are proud supporters of not only the city of Corning, but of Corning Bobcat Athletics. Wiedemann Farms, go Cats. Corning Sports Report would like to give a shout out to Watson Oil Company for their continued support of Corning Bobcat Athletics. Locally owned, locally operated. Kelly and Chad Watson would like to wish the Corning Bobcats the best of luck on the upcoming season. Watson Oil Company, 406 Southeast 1st Street, Corning, Arkansas, 870-857-0006. A special thanks to Solace Grain Bins and S&L Irrigation on their sponsorship. Whether it's grain bins, wells, pumps, underground pipe, or any service of that nature, Solace Grain Bins and S&L Irrigation will take care of you. Rhonda and Jerry Solace would like to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the upcoming season. A special thanks to Richardson Family Dentistry out of Corning, Arkansas. Locally owned, locally operated, a fine dental office with a great staff that are all proud sponsors of the Corning Bobcat Athletics program. Richardson Family Dentistry. Red Taylor Ford, locally owned and operated by the Taylor family since 1977. Their company has been an integral part of the Corning community since their beginning, participating and or donating to basically every major community project to come before them. They have a top-notch service department with master certified technicians. Contact them for all of your automotive needs at 870-857-3516 or at www.redtaylorford.com. CSR would like to thank Parkview Restaurant of Corning, Arkansas for their sponsorship. Parkview offers breakfast, lunch, and supper, including daily plate lunches, and they have a deli with a variety of lunch meats and nightly specials. Amy and Danny and Jordan are big supporters of Corning Bobcat Athletics. Thank you to Parkview Restaurant.
This is Mike Vinson, Certified Public Accountant. I've been a Bobcat fan for as long as I can remember, having worn the black and gold as a student years ago. Join me in supporting our students as they proudly represent our school and community. And come see me on 2nd Street in downtown Corning for all your tax and accounting needs. Go Bobcats. Keith and Rhonda Turner of K-Ron Farms would like to encourage the community to support the students of the Corning School District. Whether it is a sporting event or an academic accomplishment, these students are representing our school. We need to let them know how proud we are of them. Let's show our Bobcat pride. It's great to be a Bobcat. K-Ron Farms. The Corning Sports Report would like to give a special shout out to State Representative Joe Jett for sponsoring our endeavor. Mr. Joe Jett has always been active in the community, whether it's supporting the town of Corning or it's supporting Bobcat Athletics. This is a political ad paid for by State Representative Mr. Joe Jett.
Corning Sports Report would like to say thank you to Jerry and Linda Turner of J-Lynn Farms. Jerry and Linda are sponsoring us with a black and gold package this year, and they are proud supporters of Corning Bobcat Athletics. J-Lynn Farms.
Corning Sports Report would like to give a special shout out to Jeremy and Amanda Wiedemann out of Corning, Arkansas. Extremely kind-hearted people who not only support the community, but they also support the Corning Bobcat Athletics. Jeremy and Amanda Wiedemann. CSR would like to give a special shout out to Heritage Ag out of Hoxie, Arkansas. Serving Arkansas farmers since 1966, leading the farm equipment industry into the 21st century. Call Brody Morrow, salesman at 870-886-6663 or 870-809-1822, Heritage Agriculture of Arkansas.
In Sports Report, I'd like to give a special thank you to Harold Implement out of Corning, Arkansas. The Moore family has always been active in the community of Corning and also Bobcat Athletics. It's not just an Ace Hardware store, it's also a licensed dealer of Yamaha, Polaris, and Bad Boy mowers. A special thank you again to Harold Implement out of Corning, Arkansas. A big thanks to Goodman Drug Company out of Corning, Arkansas. Kathy Goodman and staff would like to invite you to drop by for any of your pharmaceutical needs and or Razorback and Bobcat apparel. Drop by and see them Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, and Saturday, 9 to 1, or use the convenient drive-thru. Goodman Drug Company out of Corning, Arkansas. First National Bank takes the banking experience and customizes it to fit you. Whether it's supporting your Corning Bobcats or saving you time by eliminating trips to the bank, First National Bank puts you first, always. Member FDIC and equal housing lender, First National Bank. Your local Farm Bureau insurance company introducing Ag Promise, an exceptional policy that protects everything farmers rely on. Ag Promise is a competitively priced, easy to understand, and tailored to meet your specific needs. That's Farm Bureau's commitment to you, and they have a team of local agents and adjusters ready to back it up. Give them a call today to protect your agri-business. It's not complicated, it's a promise. Ag Promise, 870-857-6788.
CSR would like to say thank you to Clay County Electric and Clay County Connect, a broadband company, for their sponsorship for Bobcat Athletics. To see if you're eligible for Clay County Connect, a broadband company, contact them Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. at 870-202-1990. Clay County Electric and Clay County Connect.
A special thanks to Civil Engineering Associates for being proud sponsors of Corning Bobcat Athletics. 2 locations, one in Jonesboro, one in Poplar Bluff. Professional engineer John Seelig of CEA would like to wish the Corning Bobcats the best of luck on the upcoming season. CSR would like to give a special thanks to B&B Well Drilling out of Peach Orchard, Arkansas for their continued support of Corning Bobcat Athletics. Brian and Lisa Bass are proud graduates of Corning High School, and they invite you to call them for any of your well drilling needs. 870-215-3808, B&B Well Drilling. The Corning Sports Report would like to give a special shout out to Boschlicker Brothers Farms for sponsoring our endeavor. The Boschlickers have always been avid Bobcats and avid supporter of all things Corning athletics. Thank you again, Boschlicker Brothers Farms. First Choice Healthcare in Corning, Arkansas, proud sponsors of Corning Bobcat Athletics, celebrating 25 years of community healthcare. At First Choice Healthcare, we practice compassionate, affordable healthcare for everyone to help improve lives and build healthier communities. First Choice Healthcare, your community, your health.
Legacy Equipment. There has never been a better time to take home your compact utility tractor. With durable construction and features that easily hook up to dozens of attachments in moments. No job is too tough. Plus, with no down payment and major price cut, the savings have never been better. Models as low as $138 a month, including quick hitch and loader. Stop by any of the Legacy Equipment's 7 convenient locations to take advantage of limited time savings. See dealer for details. Offer ends October 30th, 2020. Legacy Equipment. Corning Sports Report would like to say thank you to Mike Townsend Farms, LLC, out of Corning, Arkansas. Mike Townsend hauls gravel, dirt, topsoil, grain, and heavy equipment. Mike Townsend Farms, LLC. A big thank you to Big Iron Auctions. Jason Horner with Big Iron Auctions can help you with all of your farm retirement, estate, and equipment sales. Big Iron Auctions is one of the industry's fastest growing online auction companies that have nearly 9,000 items on their September auctions alone. Big Iron Auctions. This advertising slot is in honor of Bobcat coaching legend Dutch No. Dutch No spent 7 seasons at the helm of Bobcat football. He was 55, 17-2 overall, with an undefeated season in 1973 and 3 district championships, 1970, 1973, and 1975, in honor of Coach Dutch No. A big thank you to Kerry Russum Qureshi and Qureshi Law Firm and Wealth Management for their sponsorship. Lower taxes, greater wealth, lasting legacy. Qureshi Law Firm and Wealth Management. Corning Sports Report would like to give a thank you to Wendy Cole and Cole Farms. Everybody at Cole Farms wants to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the upcoming season. Cole Farms. A big thank you to Three Little Monkeys and Hair by Danielle for sponsoring the Black and Gold package this year with Bobcat Athletics. Located in downtown Corning, Arkansas on 2nd Street, right by the Hop Alley Gazebo, Three Little Monkeys, and Here by Danielle. Corning Sports Report would like to take this time to thank Cotter Cox Seeds out of Noble, Arkansas. Mr. Michael Smith and Cotter Cox Seed are proud supporters of Corning Bobcat Athletics and the city of Corning. Cotter Cox Seeds. Corning Sports Report would like to say thank you to Jerry and Linda Turner of J-Lynn Farms. Jerry and Linda are sponsoring us with a black and gold package this year, and they are proud supporters of Corning Bobcat Athletics. J-Lynn Farms. Corning Sports Report would like to take this moment to say thank you to the fine folks at Nutrient Ag Solutions. Mr. James Varvel and everyone at Nutrient Ag are proud supporters of the Bobcats, and want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on all the sporting events this year. Nutrient Ag Solutions. I'd like to take this time to say thank you to Debbie and Bud Hill of Corning, Arkansas. Debbie Rose Hill Massage and CBD Products have been a proud sponsor of Corning Athletics and the city of Corning for a very long time. Thank you, Debbie Rose Hill Massage and CBD Products.
Corning Sports Report would like to give a special shout out to Zach Brown Farms for their sponsorship. Zach Brown Farms has always been active in the community of Corning and also Bobcat Athletics. Zach Brown, being a former Bobcat himself, wants to wish the Bobcats nothing but the best of luck on this season. Zach Brown Farms, on the road to success.
And we are back here live at beautiful crime-free Corning, Arkansas on campus of Corning High School here at Bobcat Stadium. We got some non-conference football action tonight. Our beloved Corning Bobcats will battle it out with the Salem Greyhounds out of the 2-3A. And Salem comes 2-0. Corning comes in 1-1. We'll jump into all promise, but first I've got Mr. Calvin Burkhart next to me tonight. And usually Calvin is extremely happy. He's cut me an elbow like that, and unfortunately tonight, though, it's different circumstances. Danny passed away today, and for those that knew Danny, it was a privilege to know him. He was a wonderful human being. I didn't get to know Danny until, I don't know, maybe the last couple of years, 2 or 3 years. I really know him, love him, but really knew him here in the last couple of years, growing Corning together, and it was an honor. It was so much fun. A fan of his word. Your word is your bond back in the day, and he truly still believed that. You know, he'd get up at 4 in the morning and go help us out with stuff, and love Danny Burkhart. So you guys keep the Burkhart family in your prayers. Here as well. Man, I hate that. I hate that, and I know he was battling some stuff. I didn't even realize it was that bad, and so that kind of blew me away. So, guys, y'all pray for them. A lot of thoughts, good vibes, positive vibes. Send them Burkhart family if you can. Guys, hey. 110 years ago, Bobcat football started in 1910. Here we are, 20, and I tell you what, I'm excited. I think everybody's excited. It's a year with the global pandemic. About half, no, probably not even half of the crowd here yet that's allowed to be here. I know it sounds weird, allowed to be here, but that's just how it is. But it's exciting because we were very fortunate to even have football. We talked about this a little bit on the first live stream, but very fortunate to even have football. And here we are in the 3rd week of it, or at least 3rd week of it for Corning, 4th week of it overall in Arkansas, and it's just a blessing. So, guys, I know a lot of people may be upset that you can't get up here to the stands and watch, but that's why we're here. That's why we're here to do this. So, but I know the faculty's doing the best they can, and Miss Kelly Smith, talking to her, she hates it. She hates it. She wish we could put the bleachers out here on the track and just line you guys up, but unfortunately we have guidelines and strict guidelines at that. So, but I want to thank the faculty, everybody here that works. I see Miss Heather Clifton there. I know Ralph was up here. All the concession stand workers. We really appreciate all of them, including Kelly Smith, who's here with us as well. So we've got KAIT Region 8 here on the Football Friday night. There we go. He's waving at us right there. The Football Friday night game of the week, and we are pumped and excited. We've got a tough one coming here in Salem. Salem was 2A last year, and they're jumping up to 3A this year. Lost a couple of all-state players, really good running back, and people kind of, left them for dead, I guess you could say. And my goodness, they come out and shocked everybody. Beat a Walnut Ridge team that we feel like is going to be pretty darn good this year with a senior named Cole Manning and company. Look out. These guys can throw the ball. They can run it. They're very balanced. The first week, Corning played Cave City. Cave City loved to tote that football and pound that rock inside the tackles. Next week, we get Yellville. They love to spread you out and run it outside. This week, we get a mixture of both of that. Very intriguing first 3 weeks for Corning. And really excited about tonight. Corning does come into this game a 17-point underdog, a 17-point dog against Salem. I know, man. Big win, though, last week for Corning, 40-0 over Yellville on the road. Awesome stuff there. Again, Salem comes in 2-0. Guys, hey, everyone keeps asking me, why wasn't Rector on the schedule? I just want to make it one more time. We got one more non-conference game here. Rector went to 8-man football. That had nothing to do with Coach Treadway or the staff here. Rector went to 8-man football, and that's what it is. So, guys, getting around the conference here in our Conference 3A, the rankings, there's 46 teams in 3A. Right now, number 1 is the defending state champions, Harding Academy. Number 4 is Hoxie, right out of this conference right here. Man, they can put up some points. I mean, absolutely put up some points. The key for them will be stopping people. Osceola, number 8 in the state. Harrisburg, 14 coming in this week. Walnut Ridge, 22. Piggott, 27. Corning comes in 37th out of 46 teams. Then Manila, 41. Palestine and Wheatley, 42. Speaking of Manila, we've got a guy up there tonight. You may not be able to see him yet, but I guarantee you Colton will get him on the camera here pretty soon. We've got a guy up there tonight, Scott Townsend Jr. from the mighty Manila Lions, who is here with us to help out. Manila's got an off week this week, and he came up here to help us call the game. He's going to be my partner in crime, my right-hand man tonight, my hombre. And, Scott, we appreciate you coming up here, buddy.
Hey, Andy, I greatly appreciate it. Having an off week, it's Friday night football, and man, Landon, we enjoy doing this, and it's an honor to come up here to join y'all. I know tonight's matchup will be a pretty good matchup. Corning's going to need to stop the wide receiver, we talked about it earlier in the week that they're going to need to they're going to put some pressure on the quarterback, and they're going to have to try to double team. Secondary is going to have to help on, Darius Brown.
Yeah, number 18, Darius Brown's a senior, goes 5'9", 185. He's got 9 catches this year for 230 yards.
That's I don't know what the average is, but that's a first down every time on a catch.
Yeah, that's over 23 yards a catch. He's got 3 touchdowns, a rushing touchdown. He has a 4.8 40, but I'm calling baloney on that, fried baloney, which is the best. But I'm calling baloney on that. He looks like a 4.6, 4.5 guy. And an all-conference safety. He's got 2 picks this year. He is an absolute game changer.
Yeah,
we've got the announcer, or the PA announcer, I should say, Mr. Rich Martin, who is on that's the voice of the Bobcats there, Mr. Rich Martin on the PA there. Around the conference this week, obviously we have our game. Salem comes in a 17-point favorite. But we also have Piggott. Piggott at Mark Tree. Piggott's a 13-point favorite. Scott, I believe you guys called the Mark Tree and Manila game last week. What did you see out of Mark Tree?
And please remember to pick up your own trash and place it in the trash cans on your way out. At this time, would everyone please rise? Gentlemen, remove your hats.
All right, guys, we have the national anthem coming. We're going to stand up, remove our hats out of respect. And we're back here live. That was the national anthem there played by the Corning High School Band. You're going to hear them in the background more than likely because they're right beside us here. Hey, big breaking news here. Number 67, Dakota Wilkins, will not be dressing out tonight. Big blow for the Corning Bobcats. Man, he was their human plow, if you will, on that right side.
And, man, without him, that's tough sledding for the Corning Bobcats, not only on offense but also on defense as well. You know, him on that right side, just to give you some stats here for last week. Last week there were 11 runs to the right side of the O-line that went for double-digit yardage. 67 was a big reason for that. So without him there, it's going to be tough sledding tonight for the Bobcats. But I'm telling you, these guys believe. I'm going to let JR get the camera over there for the run out. And, guys, I'm going to send it up to Scott in the booth, and I'll be up here in just a second.
Andy, I appreciate it. As what you were talking about earlier, like some ball games tonight in conference, I know the Brooklyn Bearcats play at Rivercrest tonight. That should be a good matchup as well. And right down the road, we got Mark Tree at Piggott. Both teams fell last week. Mark Tree fell to Manila 20-18. And Piggott fell to Highland 36-40. Should be a pretty good matchup. I mean, it's perfect weather for football tonight. I don't think you're going to have to worry about fighting mosquitoes. Nice little breeze. As you see the Bearcats or Bobcats here in the end zone ready to come out. Salem comes into this matchup with a 2-0 record. Looks like it's going to be 6:45 to kick off. For the Corning Bobcats, going to be number 63, Hunter Swint, and number 77, Rocky Flores. And for Salem, it looks like it's going to be number 75, Justin Scales. Like I said earlier, beautiful weather for tonight.
Captains for tonight's game.
You see the captains here, Salem Greyhounds finally coming out there under the end zone.
And for the Bobcats, number 63, Hunter Swint, and number 77, Rocky Flores. Officials for tonight's game, referee Kevin Truelove, umpire Gerald Hudspeth, headlinesman Bo Powell, line judge Morgan Hendrick, and back judge Dr. Corbin Truelove.
as the Salem Greyhounds just ran out. I can see the Corning Bobcats getting ready here on the screen.
Here come your Bobcats.
And here comes our Fighting Corning Bobcats in black and gold. They're back in black, dressed all in black, and I love it. Like it, love it. Look at the fireworks going off here in beautiful, crime-free Corning, Arkansas. We call it the heart of Arkansas here in God's country. Non-conference action tonight. The Salem Greyhounds are also black and gold, folks, but they're going to be in the white jerseys, white pants, black helmets out of Conference 2-3A. Got a couple playmakers now. We'll talk about them here in just a second. And I believe the Bobcats going to receive the opening kickoff here at home. And listen, we've had some home woes, if you will. Don't know any other way to put it, to be honest with you. We haven't won a home game in quite a while. Matter of fact, 2,203 days, folks. Think about that. 2,203 days, September 5th, 2014 versus Walnut Ridge, Cracknut Hill, 20-14 back then. Sorry, guys, I just got up here. I'm a little slow. I'm a little winded. I'm out of breath, so came from down there on the field level there. Just in time for the opening kickoff, and I will engage with you guys tonight. Me and Scott Townsend Jr. here. We appreciate him and Landon as well being here with us from Mighty Manila Lions. Folks, we got our kickoff here.
It's Football Friday.
The last non-conference game of the year, and it's time. Here we go. End-over-end kick back to Amaker. We got a pre-snap penalty already. Folks, we haven't even started the game, and we've already got laundry on the field.
On the 40-ish.
On the 40-ish, I'm not saying a word. I love our coaches, and maybe they stumbled a little bit. Maybe they tripped. I don't know, but the line's a little bit off, but that's okay.
Offsides against the Greyhounds.
Offsides against the Greyhounds. Maybe that's an omen if you're a Bobcat fan.
Hey, that's a great way to start the game.
Yeah. 5 yards the other way definitely helps. And it looked like that ball was going to Amaker, the up back, not quite the deep receiver. Although now he is going back, though. You got three deep to receive. Gutierrez on the far side of your screen. Amaker in the middle. Lucas to the near side. Lucas just a sophomore, but I promise you, he's a gamer now. No time off the clock, 12 minutes. And here we go to set it up. Let's try that again.
Hey, Andy, I mean, you should get great field position here.
Yeah. Insert coin, try again. Here's a do-over. Same type of kick, end over and high, arching. Amaker comes. He caught it with his hands. How did he do that? Makes one guy miss, another guy miss. He's still going near side. He's got one guy to beat. He's going to run him over. That's a big old boy. Kamikaze Coda. Holy hay bells, what a way to start the game.
Andy, that's Tyler Siddons there on the tackle. That's the kicker. If he doesn't make that,
it's touchdown. He's taking it to the barn.
He is. You tell me that ain't a way to start a ball game.
Wow, man, I tell you. Coda come up, and why he caught it with his hands, I'll never know, but I'm not going to question him because obviously he knew what he was doing. And a head of steam like he was shot out of a cannon.
Great field position to start. Looks like about the 33-yard line for the Bobcats.
11:52 to go here. Under center, Jake Gutierrez. Flex bone formation. Toss, Lucas, far side. He's got some blockers. He's going to cut out. Ooh, big-time tackle there by number 22. That's Tristan Goodson, the senior. And Coach talking to him earlier this week, he said he's very shifty. Well, he looked like a wrecking ball right there.
Yeah, Gary Comstock, I think we talked about him earlier in the year, maybe in basketball.
Well, Gary, we talk about Gary all the time. Now, he doesn't play basketball. I wish he would, but we talk about him all the time. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. He's everywhere, all over the place. He's number 44 in black. That was Lucas there, the sophomore. But you'll hear Comstock a lot tonight.
He's a big old boy to be in the backfield. That's who you want to block for you, though. You see him getting out and get the lead block.
Yeah, absolutely. Good job there by Crosby, getting some positive yards there. Try to give a stiff arm. I give credit to the tackle there. From the defender there from Salem. Good job out there, open field tackle. And Crosby had a choice there. He could either cut that one up and use his blockers there, or he could try to outrun to the outside. He chose the outside. Now, Crosby's pretty fast, though.
That was Darius Brown on the tackle we talked about on offense, and you already seen him here on defense.
Yeah, all-conference safety. All-conference safety. Yeah, he's got 2 picks this year, and you watch him on film, he's on a different level than everybody else.
You're talking about, his 40-yard dash, how quick he runs. Like you said, you don't quite believe it.
I tell you what, Gutierrez, the keeper up the middle there to the left side of that offensive line. I think he's going to be short, though, with a first down, and Coach Treadway and staff have got a decision to make here. Offensive coordinator Poe has a 4th down and long 2 here at Salem's 25.5-yard line. Scott, I know you're not maybe watching Corning every week, but what do you do here? I tell you what I'd do. I'd feed it number 44 right up the middle.
I mean, Andy, if you do not get the first down here, you're not really losing any field position.
Sure.
I mean, I would do like you said, though. Give it to Comstock, let him run right up the middle.
We'll see what they decide to do here, and that's exactly what they're going to do. He's got the first, and he's got more! Comstock still on his feet! They're not going to catch him! Touchdown! CHS!
And, Andy, here goes the fireworks.
Oh, like it. I love it. I want some more of it. He's a true beast. Oh, they can't stop him. They can only hope to contain him. Great job by Comstock there. Hey, listen, give credit to that offensive line on the right side. Remember, Dakota Wilkins not playing this week, big 67, but they're doing a great job on that offensive line.
Yeah, Andy, I was hearing you say about that earlier, about 67. You know, hopefully he'll be back soon.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, a guy like that, I mean, he's an all-conference type not only offensive tackle, but defensive tackle. Hey, 5 for 5 last week on 2-point conversions were the Bobcats. Lucas outside, he cuts it up. Got a little bit ahead of steam. He's wrapped up. Did he get enough? It's going to be close. They're going to say no. Good job by Salem there. Hey, a little bit of statistics here for you. Very interesting. When Corning strikes first, since Treadway's been here, 12 games. That's our sample size. When Corning strikes first, they're 3-2. The 2 losses were Piggott last year and Walnut Ridge, and both those games were pretty close late down the stretch. You like our chances here. You really, really do.
You know, and 2-point conversions, if you don't get them, they eventually come back to hurt.
Yeah, that is very true. That kind of stuff you really do. I tell you what, folks, if you're just joining us, you missed the fireworks. I mean, literally and figuratively, Corning scored in a boom, in a hurry. Listen.
2 minutes and 11 seconds.
Yeah, listen, Salem did not give up a point last week. In fact, listen to this. Their defense last week only gave up entire yardage, okay? This is not rushing or passing. 51 total yards to Dover. I believe we nearly had that on the opening drive.
Yeah, Andy, it started at the 34, so really one more offensive possession, and it'll scratch last week.
Hey, listen, we got Rocky Balboa Flores out there, number 77. Seven's wild out here. We'll see if he does an onside kick. We've seen 2 of them last week that were successful.
Y'all buckle
up.
It, don't it?
It kind of looks like it. Buckle up here. You might get another one. Watch 44 in black. I mean, he'll bulldoze over somebody right here. Ball's on the ground. It's going to be recovered. Yeah, just like that. He gets his money's worth on Friday nights. I promise you, this number 44 in black.
Yeah, he just flattened Dakota Jackson.
Matter of fact, we'll just watch it on replay here if we can here, Scott. Good job by our director, Colton. Let him watch 44 in black. Headhunter now. Oh, my goodness. But, hey, good job by Salem. They did get the ball. And I tell you what.
Get on the ground quick.
Exactly. Hit the deck as fast as you can, young man. Listen, Salem comes in here. Very, very good offense, guys. 353 total yards versus Dover last week. 128 through the air, 225 on the ground. There were 6 of 7 on third downs, too. They did have 2 fumbles that they lost last week. Had a little bit of issues hanging on to the football.
Looks like Salem's going to start in a shotgun formation.
Low snap. He picks it up. He's flushed to the far side looking for someone to throw to. He throws it up, and he throws it to his coach. And coach says, I don't even want it.
Hey, you know, we were talking about a while ago, Andy, you know, that's Comstock again.
Gary Comstock is everywhere, folks. He's like your Visa card. You just don't go home without him. He doesn't go home without you, I promise you. He's everywhere on that field tonight, like he is every night. And there was a good pressure up front there, and I didn't see who that was. It might have been 64. I'm not 100% sure who that was, and I believe that's Ethan Jordan. If so, I think he got a little bit of pressure there. Hey, they're like sharks. They sniff that low snap, and they're going after it.
You know, they go from a shotgun formation to an I formation and give it to the fullback.
Yeah.
And great blocking up front there by Salem. Looks like it's going to be number 8 for the Bobcats. Landon Lucas on the tackle.
Yeah, Landon, again, super sophomore is Landon Lucas. And Landon last week, I believe, if I can remember, I think he had 5 or 6 tackles. He also had an interception. Yeah, he had 1 interception and 6 tackles last week versus Yellville. I'm trying to see. I've got a different Jacob Earl is number 21 there. I apologize. Bouncing it outside, Goodson trying to cut it back up. Did he get enough for the first down ball on the ground?
Looked like the ground might have caused it, but that's going to be enough for a Greyhound first down.
Yeah, I think you're right. Again, we talked about Cave City. The first week was very, very, they were running the same kind of offense we were. And then next week, Yellville spreading you out. And then these guys, they're very multiple. Now, they run a lot of the same plays out of different formations, but they're very multiple. And, again, watch out for number 18 in white, Darius Brown. He's in the slot up there. You see him right there on your screen. Shotgun formation. There's a snap. Looking to throw. He's got time. He steps up, throwing it deep, and that's number 18. They're looking for him. It's going to be batted away. Good job by Grubb and also by Crosby swatting it out there. Fantastic job.
That's great defense, Andy. You know, the quarterback had plenty of time, and the defense just settled back and found the receiver in the slot.
Yeah, great job there by the defense. Look at kamikaze style was Grubb coming in there. Good times there by the Bobcat defense. We're having a little bit of issues here with something on our system. Not 100% sure what it is, but
handoff to number 22, breaks multiple tackles, running down the sideline. Let's see, that's going to be Tristan Goodson. Crosby on the stop. Nice run there by the Greyhounds as he broke a tackle at the line of scrimmage. Went to the right side. Gained about 20 yards. More broken tackles at the line of scrimmage. Bobcats finally bring him down. That's going to be number 11. Clayton Crosby leading the tackle. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 6 for the Greyhounds. Right up the middle. Nice defense there by the Bobcats. Pickup of about 2, so it's going to bring up 3rd, and we're going to call it 3. Tristan Goodson there on the run again for the Greyhounds. That's about 4 or 5 this offensive possession. Back to him again, the left side. Nice tackle there at the line of scrimmage. It's going to be number 44, Gary Comstock again.
Guys, I apologize. I went off the mic there for a little bit. Good job, Scott. We appreciate you doing that for us. We're having all kinds of issues here with our reception from our hub, and I have no idea what it is. We may at halftime cut the stream and try to figure it out. I don't know yet. So we apologize if there's any issues this week that we normally don't have. We do apologize, so just bear with us here. Under center here, I formation, handoff, pre-snap penalty with 6:45 to go. We'll see what Mr. Whitehat says, or Mr. Whitehat, says here. Offsides against.
I've never seen offsides on offense.
I've never seen an offside on the offside. I think he means false start there, but either way.
Hey, that's 5 yard. Instead of 4th and 1, now we're going to have about a 4th and 6.
I tell you what, this is big right here. Well, no. Are they not going to back them back? There we go. Finally. My goodness. I wasn't sure what was going on there, folks. I really wasn't.
He even confused the other official.
I don't think anybody knew. I think he zigged when he should have zagged. Yeah, no one really knew what was going on there. You see our Michael Barker heating and air sky cam there. I love that. That's Mountain Man Adam Valance on there. Again, we apologize that this thing isn't coming in quite as sharp as it normally does. Big time 4th down here. They're going to toss out the far side. He's going to be brought down. No, not quite. He's still on his feet. Dragging defenders.
Wow.
Literally dragging defenders. But the Bobcats are going to stop him. They stopped him on 4th down. The bend but don't break defense.
Landon Berry on the Bobcats hanging on for dear life.
Hey, listen,
Brown.
I love it, though. Listen. If you can't quite get him down, at least get a hold of him, and he did. Darius Brown is a beast out there, but I'm going to tell you something. The Bobcats did a fantastic job of swarming him right there.
Hey, turnover on downs, Andy. That's already up 6-0 early in the game. Turnovers. That's going to be a big key.
Yeah, I could not agree more, man. It's big-time stuff. We'll see if this offense can keep it going. They had 40 points last week. Did this Bobcat offense. They're going to start at their own 15, maybe 14.5-yard line. Maybe an offsides there. Look at that jump early. Comstock up the middle. They're plowing up there. It's like a rugby pile, a scrum, if you will.
You know, it's a swarm of white. As soon as he had the ball up the middle, like you was talking about the offsides, that would be number 22 over there, jumping very quickly. Tristan Goodson.
Yeah, absolutely. And Tristan's a good ball player. You know, Coach talked about him. He's a senior for them. He's very, very shifty, and he's definitely a good one. So we've got some more problems here we're trying to figure out. We're having all kinds of issues tonight, guys, and we don't even know why. Can't even figure out why, but we're going to get it figured out. I promise you guys to bring you this action. 2nd down and 9 for the Bobcats. There is 5:54 to go here in the opening quarter. Gutierrez going for Eli Mason. Intercepted, and that's Brown again. I do believe it is.
It is.
Near side. Man, Eli turned around, and you just got to give Brown credit right there. He just did a fantastic job of shooting the gap there. And if Eli would have known he's at his hip, he could have maybe came to the ball, but I don't think he's seen him. He just flew in there to number 18. That's his third interception on the season.
I just mentioned turnovers. This is where you don't want to give a turnover up down. Now, Salem's in the red zone on the 11-yard line, moving the ball down the field quickly in their last offensive possession.
And Brown came on late. I think they got too many on the field right here. There should be a 12 men on the field, but they got a timeout before that. I don't know what happened there. I don't know who that was that might have messed up or wasn't supposed to have been out there. Look at our camera right there. Look at Mr. Adam Valance up there, just going at it, working hard on the Michael Barker heating air sky cam. I told him he looked a little bit thinner this week, and I told him it's because of the dark colors. Now, he can't hear me right now. He could earlier, but he can't hear me right now, so I can say whatever I want to say and actually get away with it.
He's not blending in with the building right there.
No, he's definitely not. He's serious. Look at that. Where's his camera? Let's see. That one right there. That's what he's looking at. He's looking back at us, and he's looking at that. I like it. Good job, guys, by our cameramen. They do a fantastic job. Our director, Colton Ladyman. We've got Landon from the Mighty Manila Lions Facebook page doing stats for us tonight. Scott Townsend Jr. here. My sister, Desi, we hadn't had her up here in a while, but she's back with us tonight. Ricky Betts on the Hero Cam. He does a fantastic job. We got some good workers here tonight, and that said something about a battery there, Colton, so we got some issues with this. I don't know what we cannot catch a break tonight, guys. We will get to you this stream in at a decent rate here, and that's exactly what it is. I'm going to go off the mic here for a second.
You're good. Quick pass to Brown. Went from 1st and 10 to – it's going to be 2nd and 1 or 1st and go. Looks like we're up 2nd and 2. Quick pass there. Brown was in the slot. Did a little slant route to the inside. $5:15 to go here in the first quarter. Bobcats lead 6-0. Handoff to the fullback up to middle. That's going to be number 21, Jacob Earl.
Landon Berry on the stop for Corning.
Landon Berry on the stop for the Bobcats. It's going to bring up 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1.
You see Salem is moving men in and out. So far it's been either I formation. Handoff looked like that's going to be to number 22, Tristan Goodson. That's going to be enough for a first down for the Greyhounds. That's going to bring up 1st and goal. Bobcats need a stop here. Handoff to the fullback, pushing him. Touchdown, Salem Greyhounds. Have just the fullback run up the middle and the halfback come behind and help push him into the end zone. Tied game at 6 here, still early in the game. Looks like Salem's going to go for 2. I'm going to say Brown possibly with a slant route out there. Handoff to Goodson. Hit low, good stop there. Gary Comstock again on a big stop. So the 2-point conversion is no good. So we got a tied game at 6 here early in the game. $4:13 to go in the first quarter. Looks like going to be kicking it off for the Greyhounds. Going to be number 26, Tyler Siddons. last kickoff was number 7, Landon Berry. Took it about 40 yards down the field to give great field position.
All right, guys, sorry I'm back here. We're just having a lot of technical difficulties, so we apologize. There's the kickoff, end over in near side. Oh, it's on the ground. Did they get it? I think they did. Ooh, that's dangerous. You're coming in on the head of steam there, and that was Parker Davis. He kind of took his eyes up there just for a second, and just that little split second there got him. But he did get back on. You see Coach Golden there. There you go. You like to see that. Hey, coach him, and then I say, hey, it's all right. Get back out there and let's have some fun.
Hit him right in the numbers.
Yeah. Well, I think he got his head up there a little bit too quick, but that's okay. Bobcats take over first down and 10 from their 44-yard line. We've got 4:13 to go here in the opening quarter, and it's a deadlock, 6-6. Cat eyes, if you will. Kikoa Villaluna out there on the far side, and you got your flex bone handoff. Lucas, good block out there. He cuts it up. He's trying to get outside, but good tackle there by Brown.
You know, Andy, if you notice there, he had the ball in his left hand. If you go on the right side, he almost needs to swap over and try to protect it.
Yeah, I agree. He definitely does, and that's something he'll learn. He's just a sophomore. He'll definitely learn as he goes.
Silky sophomore.
That's right. Super sophomore, we like to call him, and he's done a good job this year. He really has. And I don't know. I think he's got 141 rushing yards on the season, which is really good. I mean, you're averaging over 70 yards a game. Crosby near side. He's got blockers. He cuts it out, bounces it out. He's got Brown out there.
Nice
Another
move.
missed tackle. Awesome job by Crosby. And Crosby, folks, listen to this. Crosby has 16 broken tackles this year for the Bobcats, and he hadn't carried the ball just a whole lot either. Now it's third down and manageable for the Bobcats.
Lucas Foster on the tackle there for Salem is – he came in very quickly. You know, Greyhounds trying to stop the first down there. Looks like it's going to be about 3rd and 1. Give it to Comstock up the middle, breaking multiple tackles. Nice stiff arm. That's going to be a Bobcat first down. Nice run there by Corning. You know, excellent blocking up front, and then Comstock got to the outside. Nice stiff arm, then able to gain some more yards after that. It's going to bring up a new set of downs for the Bobcats. Handoff number 8, got some running room, breaking tackles. It's going to be Landon Lucas on the run. Nice run by the sophomore. That's going to be enough for a first down for the Bobcats. Back to the other side. It's going to be number 11. Cuts back. Touchdown, Corning. It's going to be Clayton Crosby with a nice cutback. Just like that, Corning goes up 12-6. As Corning's running the ball extremely well tonight against Salem. As you know, Andy talked about earlier, is about the yardage. You know, Salem's only let up 51 yards last week, and the Bobcats have already have over 100 yards tonight here in the first quarter. Play action, throwing it in the end zone. Deflected off the tip of his fingers. That's going to be number 89, Eli Mason. Bobcats will take it, though, going to a 12-6 lead here early in the game. Nice breeze tonight as the smoke's going from my left to right from the fireworks. You can see it on the screen. "68 degrees is what it says. It's football weather. You know, last week the Manila Lions went to Mark Jury and fought mosquitoes for hours, and you know, great hosts there, helped us out any way we can, and then got with Andy Wednesday and see if he needed any help up here in God's country. So made a trip up here. Onside kick attempt went through multiple defenders. The Greyhounds will recover. That's going to be number 2, Dalton Stewart. Clayton Crosby there nearly getting the attempt, so it's going to bring up 1st and 10 Greyhounds. Looks like they're going to start at the 45-yard line. That's going to be a handoff to Goodson. Nice tackle on the play there. Crosby leading the tackle there. Looks like about a gain of 3 on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd and 7 for the Greyhounds.
Scott, great job, buddy. Thanks for filling in for me. So good to have a commentator here with you. When things go wrong, you can kind of go out there and get them fixed. Still not having the best signal that we want, but by golly, we're getting it in. And Scott did a great job. Thank you, brother. I really appreciate you being here from Mighty Manila Lions.
You know, I've went so long for just commentating by myself, you know.
It's nice to have a partner, an hombre with you. Chasing him down there. Who was that? Parker Davis, Landon Berry. I seen Crosby. I seen Comstock again. Those guys are all over the place. They're swarming the ball tonight, and that's what they've got to do. Listen, give Coach Golden and this Bobcat defense credit, the coaching staff especially. Good game plan tonight so far.
Yeah, you know, that's number 22 again, Tristan Goodson. He's ran the ball multiple times. That's kind of their go-to man on running right now for Salem. They haven't passed the ball just a whole lot tonight to get Brown in the game. He's on the far side in the slot.
Yeah, they had 128 yards passing last week. Here they go, screen pass. They set it up nicely. That's number 21, Jacob Burrow. He's got blockers. There's a flag here to the near side. Very interesting. The near side judge called that.
Nobody even close.
Yeah, I'm not sure what this is going to be. Maybe a block in the back or even a lineman downfield maybe before the pass. We'll see. 36.6 to go here in the opening quarter.
Yeah, Andy, you know what? That's a very interesting place where a flag is, where
sideline warning, I believe,
for Corning.
And it would be interesting to see if that's on the coaches or if that's on the players themselves. You would assume it wouldn't be players. Coach Treadway probably wouldn't be too happy about that. But Coach Golden just said his bad right there. I seen him there, so I guess he was either he's in charge of holding Treadway back or he was too far out. My bad either way. 238 y'all on with us right now. We appreciate you. I promise I will get to you for some social media engagement. I promise. It's just been a crazy night. 12-6 here in God's country. 1st down and 10 for Salem. They're in Bobcat territory. Handoff up the middle I formation. Behind the blocker, a little sidestep there. He's going to be brought down.
That's going to be Goodson again for the Greyhounds.
Yeah, good job by Ethan Jordan, the J-train there, number 64. But Salem got a gain of about 5.
You know, that's a good first down call, though, Andy. You get half your first down. Now you got 2 to 3 plays just to get enough for a first down.
Yeah, exactly. You know, this offense for Salem, again, they've outscored their 2 opponents this year 80-14.
Wow.
That's unbelievable, guys. Very, very balanced attack is Salem. And I tell you what, they're very, very well coached, too. They really are. And, you know, talking to their coach this week, he was really excited. He wanted to work on a few things that he thought that they should have got fixed last week. And they had some good week of practice here. And he was very excited about this game. But so was our guys. So was Coach Treadway and staff. You know, they felt like that game at Yellville was a coming-out party because the game at Cave City, they came so close to scoring on so many different plays. They were inside the opponent's 30-yard line 8 times and didn't score. In fact, listen to this, guys. On the year, okay, I want y'all to hear this. This is crazy, crazy stuff. On the year, the Bobcats have had 18 offensive possessions, okay? 16 of the 18 have went into the opponent's 30-yard line this season. That's crazy. However, the bad, they came into this game 1 of 14 through the air, and they're 0 for 1 tonight with an interception. And that led to the score. So I wouldn't put that 6 points on the defense necessarily, more the offense. Hey, let's get to some social media engagement here. We got Mike Maple says hello from Bryan, Arkansas. We've got Linda Turner is watching. Cindy Lovelace has shared. We appreciate you. Yeah, hey, guys, share the feed tonight. If you share the feed and you like our page, you have an opportunity. You'll be put in a drawing to possibly win. That's right, Academy Sports gift cards. Look at there, the Silver Fox. Mr. Ronnie Jones, 30th year of service to the Bobcat Athletics. And right now he's supervising. He's not doing anything. I love it. See, when you do 30 years of service, that's what you get to do right there. You get to wear the nice hat, the matching shirt, and he's got the look. Now, I think he's spitting sunflower seeds if I know Ronnie. Pretty sure he is. Let's see if he yells at somebody. Nope, not quite. We missed it. Not quite. Got to love it, though. Second down and 6 for Salem. In the backfield, several Bobcats. They could not quite get the tackle. That's number 22, Tristan Goodson. He's still going. Matter of fact, the pile is still going. Holy hay bells, what an effort there by number 22.
You know, a 10-second play seemed like it turned into like 30 seconds just like that. You know, everybody running wild.
Man, you had a lot going on right there. The end result, though, first down for Salem. Roy Martin shared it. We appreciate that. Thank you, Roy. We've got Gayla Blanchard, Judy Miller. She said she shared it. Jesse Wright's on with us. Carlo Whitman. Thank you, guys. Again, share this feed for an opportunity and like our page for an opportunity at a $50 Academy Sports gift card. There'll be 2 winners next Friday. We will draw next Friday during the live stream.
Handoff up the middle. That's going to be Jacob Earl, fullback, junior.
Yeah, I tell you what, these guys from Salem now, they got some big boys now. I know their coach probably thinks they're lower in size, but they got some big old boys. Now I'm looking at Tyler Siddons. He's 6'5", 250, and he's their tight end. I said that tight end, 6'5", 250. Are you kidding me?
You know, Andy, every play, if you watch Salem, 2 or 3 in, 2 or 3 out, 2 or 3 in, you know that.
A lot of depth.
Yeah.
Quality depth to it, that. I-formation handoff. They're just running it right up the middle.
Nice move.
And I tell you another thing, too, that I'm starting to see here is their offensive linemen on the weak side are getting to that second level. They're getting to the middle linebacker. They're getting to the far side linebacker. Watch it on the next play if they go I-formation again, and just watch. The weak side guard and maybe even the tackle is getting to that second level.
That was going to be Ethan Jordan there on the Bobcats for the stop. 3rd and 1, big defense right here.
Yeah, big time stop the Bobcats need right here. It's going to be pitched that side. He's got way too much room. He's going to cut it up. He's got a head of steam. He's still going. Finally brought down near the goal line, about the 3-yard line it looks like.
You know, Andy, he wasn't touched for a good 10 yards. You know, that it's hard to stop a first down when you only need 1. When you get a halfback toss and your tight end hits out early and your wide receiver, then your secondary's got to wait till they can get to him.
Yeah, I totally agree. Yeah, it's really, really tough there. It really, really is. Here comes Salem fullback right up the middle. He is untouched for a touchdown.
That's going to be number 22, Tristan Goodson.
We have called Tristan Goodson's name a lot. Again,
Wow.
He's the senior. Coach calls him very shifty, and we've got a tie ball game again here in God's country. It's back and forth. They're swapping licks. It's like a heavyweight bout.
Hey, you know what? We talked about earlier 2-point conversions.
Yeah,
you
we
know
did.
they're 0 for 3 right now, both teams together. And look at this camera view.
It's awesome, man. The field goal post cam, and took us a good hour and a half to get it set up, but it was well worth it right there. Under center with an I formation. Watch this, folks. Coming right at your living room. Good job down there defensively, but I think he got in. I think he did get in.
The white hat says it's good.
Yeah, and that's going to give Salem the lead 14-12, and that's the difference right now is that 2-point conversion right there. I formation, just big boy old American football. You got to like it. Guys, while we got an opportunity, I just want to mention a couple things. Number one, we need to pray for a few people. It's just been tough times here in Corning. Number one, we need to pray for Mr. Don Campbell. He's going through a lot right now. And I don't know if Mr. Campbell's on the stream with us or not. The Arkansas Sports Hall of Fame coach that coached here for many years at Corning and Sheridan and Wynn. If you get an opportunity, he's going through an awful lot, and it'd mean an awful lot to him, I promise you. So if you guys don't mind, give a prayer and some good vibes to Coach Don Campbell. As you see, 9:58 there on the clock. And, again, Don Campbell, we also had Danny Burkhart that passed away today. We want to talk about Danny as well. And his entire family. Man, if you guys need anything at all, please let us know. Whatever we can do to help out. Danny was just a class act, man. I mean, just an absolute class act, and he's going to be missed. Really, really is. You know, we talked about Annie Morrow as well. Annie Morrow is no longer with us, and just a football season without Annie Morrow out there on the sidelines. It's so different. But I know she's watching from above right now, and she's biting her nails as we speak. Farrakhan, don't blame him there. Parker learned from the first time. That's a very smart junior there, number 45 in black.
Yeah, Andy, you know, the official after the last play, you know, the coach told him it was okay. As he was telling him, it looked like he tried to fair catch quickly. The official told him, put his hand in the air to make sure we know it's a fair catch.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
It's almost a safety.
Yeah.
To try to warn him before.
Exactly.
If not, he's not going to expect to hit. He's going to get.
Yeah, he's not going to blow that whistle, and then you're going to have a free shot at him, kind of like the Arkansas North Texas game last year. They looked like the guy was shading the sun, but he wasn't waving.
Oh, the best punt return of the year. Is that what you're talking about?
I don't want to hear it. Don't want to hear it. Handoff, crossing pattern. Lucas up the middle. He breaks the tackle, finds a seam. He's got about 5-6 yards there, and I thought he was going to have more.
Blocking up front.
Yeah, blocking up front.
That's what we've seen both sides right now. Is the offensive line has been working tremendously well to give their runners some running room.
I couldn't agree more. Those Corning Crushers up front. Adam Duckus tuned in with us. Hey, Andy Earls at Bowling Chevy. Tuning in because usually Pickett games are on YouTube, but not this week apparently. We are playing Mark Tree. That's right. You guys are a 13-point favorite. Adam, if you hear anything about the scores, update us on that if you don't mind. We sure would appreciate it. As Landry Williams with us, Christy Shelby, Linda Duncan. Again, everybody share this feed for us for an opportunity at $50 gift card. If you share the feed and like our page, you automatically get entered into that drawing. Under center, man in motion. Going to let him go by. Handoff to Crosby. Far side. No, they fake it. Gutierrez near side.
He better get rid of the
in
ball.
Trouble, and he's going to go down.
Nothing but white jerseys, Andy. He's fixing to lose. Looks like right at about 11 yards, 10 yards.
Well, here's the thing, though. You can look at that two ways. Probably should have thrown it away there, but here's another thing. I'm glad he didn't throw it because down here I seen Eli Mason was double covered, and there was no way that ball was going to get to him. So smart decision as far as not throwing the ball, but unfortunately I wish we'd have thrown it away there.
It almost looked like a screen at first, the way the defensive line broke through.
Yeah. Yeah, and definitely this near side end. They just pinned their ears back, and if you think they pinned their ears back here or there, watch here. 3rd down and about 14 to go with 8:29 here in the second quarter. Fake the handoff. Gutierrez trying to find a hole. Asimi almost broke it there. Got about back to the line of scrimmage, the original line of scrimmage, that is. Going to bring up a 4th down and 10.
Now I would expect the punt.
You would definitely expect the punt here. 4th down and 10, so Comstock will go back. And
that's the first time Corning has not scored. They started the score, and then Salem's answered each time.
Exactly, and then the defense right there for Salem buckled up there. They were really, really aggressive there, especially their backers and defensive ends. Now, they've been that way all year, but it seemed like more so on that drive in this game. Ooh, bad snap, handled by Comstock. Somehow gets it off, and it's a pretty good punt. Very dangerous Brown. He's going to catch it. He takes it. Hard hit there. Good block, clean block. Amica runs him down, and he brings him down. Good job by Coda. Mr. Flash out there, number 1 in black. Look at that young man. Got to love it.
Parker Davis with the block there. I don't know if he got blocked or
he
Dalton
did.
Stewart.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I'm really impressed with Amaker there. Again, 4.5 40 speed, and I tell you what, again, last year he had some big receptions, like the 53-yard touchdown reception against EPC, but this year he moved to quarterback. He's been kind of in and out of quarterback, and it's a different year for him, but he's got right at 100 yards rushing this season, even though he's been kind of receiver, quarterback, halfback. He's kind of everywhere.
You go from a wide receiver to quarterback, Andy, that two totally different style game plays.
Yeah, I totally agree. Yeah,
We're going to have a timeout on the field. Not sure who that timeout was by. Corning.
On Corning there. Again, where we're sitting at, we cannot see the game clock at all or the play clock, either one of them. We can't see either one of them, so couldn't tell who that timeout was called on there, but it sounds like it was Corning. 7:43 to go, and it's 14-12. Salem's going to take over.
Good ball game, Andy.
So far, it's been a dandy. I agree.
We talked on the phone yesterday, that Corning has got to stop the pass, and really Salem has not thrown the ball just a whole lot.
Yeah, I know they really haven't. Now, they like to run it a little bit more than they throw it, I'll be honest with you. But, again, they're very, very balanced. Again, last week they had 225 yards on the ground, 128 through the air. And something that's really, really just impressive to me, they were 6 of 7 on 3rd downs last week against Dover. That's really, really impressive. When it matters the most, when you got to have a playmaker come up and make a play, they get it done on 3rd down.
Yeah, 6 of 7 is excellent. You're telling your coach is like, hey, can we just get half of them?
Yeah.
You've got nearly
Yeah.
about 80%.
Yeah,
85%.
Exactly. You do. You want to hover around that 50% area there. Again, guys, setting you up 7:43 to go here in the second quarter live from beautiful Crime-Free Corner in Arkansas. Here's the pass over the middle. He almost aimed that thing a little bit too much there.
Yeah.
Telegraphed it and aimed it and kind of short-armed it.
Had him wide open.
Oh, that's tough, man. That's really, really tough. And our instant replay system's not working. Our card is full. I apologize. That's actually my fault. But if you could have watched the instant replay, you could have seen it was almost too easy for him, It was
almost like he had some glue stuck in that hand,
Yeah, something. Well, it is a little muggy out here. The temperatures did drop, but it is a little muggy. The wind kind of helps. Of course, up in this press box, it feels like an oven.
I kind of want to step outside, just for a second. It'd be like an air conditioner.
No kidding. Second down and 10 here, 7:40 to go. They are spread out 4 wide. Shotgun formation. Off his foot. He catches it, though. Somebody's back here in a hurry. Several Bobcats. They're going to bring him down. I'm telling you, they're sharks, man. Call them the land sharks out there because as soon as they smell blood, they attack Ethan Jordan there.
It's going to be Nakota Amberker for the Bobcats. Number 1 was the first man back there.
I seen 53 also in there as well, and that's, of course, that's Chance Vardell. There's several of them back there. You could just about give the tackle to about half the team there.
That's the second bad snap.
Yeah, it is. And little things, man. Little things are what get you. And I know Coach over there, Coach Josh Watson's not very happy right now. Third down and long. Let's see if the Bobcats bring some pressure.
Not spreading it out here. Just going with a halfback toss.
He gets past the linebacker. He's got a head of steam. There's going to be a flag. What's this going to be?
It's kind of a late flag.
It really was for it to be a hold, but you never know. And especially on the interior lineman, normally the interior referee is the one that calls that, the back judge there, if you will.
It's going to be either a hold or a face mask.
I was thinking face mask myself. I sure hope it is not a face mask. We will find out.
It's a holding.
It's a hold against Salem.
So
now,
Andy,
do you decline it or do you accept it?
Say, here's the big kicker is if you decline it, you bring up 4th and 6.
Yeah. Now, listen, watch for number 18 in white right here. You cannot let him beat you. If you got to bring the safety over to help and you got to bump and run him, whatever you've got to do, number 18 in white cannot beat you here on 3rd down and 4 ever.
Andy,
Sandlot.
If it's an all-out run to the, right side and number 18, if he's going to beat you, you might as well just go ahead and get pass interference because if it gets by you, you're not going to catch him.
No, you're not. And that's exactly what they're doing. They got 2 guys over here in coverage on him to help. He
wow.
steps in the pocket, throws a beautiful dime down deep. Is it going to be caught? Great job out there by number 10, Swint. Holy hay bells. What a toss.
10 on 10. Wow.
What a toss there by the quarterback.
I thought the receiver had him beat, Andy. The quarterback kind of threw it about 3 yards. If he would have threw it a little longer, Swint would have never –
well, I think he's got that kind of arm. He kind of looks so smooth there. Good job by number 10 in black, man. He recovered. We haven't talked much about Gavin Giltner, the senior quarterback, but, man, he is smooth.
Not to interrupt you, Andy. It's 4th down. And
over his head. It's on the ground. He's going to try to punt it. No, he's going to throw it now. And avert and throw it. It's going to be almost caught. Wow, he bobbled it incomplete. What a play. What a crazy turn of events. The Bobcats going to get in fantastic field position.
Wow, holy hay.
So much happened. That's why we invented holy hay. That was holy spitwads there. I don't even know what was going on. First of all, they were almost in like a kind of a shotgun, a deep shotgun, maybe a hunting rifle formation. I'm not really sure.
A quick pooch kick or like a rugby style is what they call it.
Kind of a sniper formation there. I'm not really sure. Pickett is beating Mark Tree 24-6 in the second quarter. Thank you, Adam Ducker, for that update there. 1st down and 10 Bobcats. The time is 6:29. Play clock at 15. Plenty of time here. Flexbone offense. Kikoa out wide. Handoff. Inside, cutting it up. Look at the ball's on the ground, and Salem's going to come up with it.
That's going to be number 22 for Salem, Tristan Goodson. He's on the defensive side now. Corning had things going their way, Andy. Great field position and turnovers. We talked about inside the 30. They're inside the 30. There's another one to add to this.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there were 16 of 18 drives inside the 30, and they were 0 for 8 the first week.
Wow.
Now, last week they really started capitalizing. They were really closing out drives, and that almost took the air out of you. Now the defense has got to come back out there and get a stop here.
They just now got to get a chance to get a breather.
I know, man. This is tough. It really, really is. It's tough for them. Big series here right here for the Bobcats. They're faking. They're going to go deep. Landon Berry's in the backfield. He's going to throw it. Nobody open.
There comes the
That's
flag.
got to be intentional grounding. There was nobody anywhere near it. Nobody.
Andy, the ball never crossed the line of scrimmage.
It wasn't out of the pocket. Didn't cross the line of scrimmage.
That's what the official was looking at, the head official. It was a little delay of flag, but he was trying to make sure. As you can see it, their intentional grounding, that will help the Bobcats.
Yeah. And here's the deal. If you're going to throw it, man, you got to throw it somewhere where the receiver's kind of in there. But now, listen, in Giltner's defense.
He was being chased from square one.
He had black jerseys everywhere.
I mean, if you can throw the ball 30 yards downfield running backwards, Andy, I want to see it in high school.
I want some of those genes, man. I want to be able to do that because I'm going to tell you something. You're a man beast at that point.
So, Andy, I'm sitting here looking. I believe that is a spot penalty for intentional grounding of where he throws the ball from, because if you look where they move the ball back to.
Yeah, this is really, really tough right here for Salem.
2nd and a mile.
Yeah, it's 2nd down in Poplar Bluff, Missouri. They got to get to Poplar Bluff for the first down. Handoff up the middle, right side. There's so many over there, and it's in the far side of our booth. I can't tell who was on the tackle there. I think it was Comstock again and maybe Nakota Amaker.
If they're at Poplar Bluff, they need to just go in and stop by Baldwin Chevrolet.
That's right, home of the lifetime warranty. That was a very good job there. Yeah, and I tell you what, we've got cameras going in and out, and we're doing the best we can, guys, for you. And I'm sorry if it's not the best stream. It's really crazy tonight, but I promise we're trying for you. I guarantee you we are. Dale Teasley says, I remember playing the night the lights went out. Paul Hunt's with us. Sarah Tanner says, woohoo, we've got 3rd down and forever. Good job by Red Eddington. They're going to wrap him up. Amaker, Eddington. Who else was in there? I can't tell. Comstock again. There. Look, Maul, there goes that man.
You see Salem's coach over. He is getting fired up right now.
Hey, I want to talk about Josh Watson. Speaking of the Salem's coach, he's extremely nice to me this week. He replaced the longtime Greyhounds coach, Clay Wiggins, who had been there for several years. And Watson was assistant at Salem from 2012 to 15. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
This is that same punt formation a while ago. He's not back like a normal punter.
It was almost blocked. Very close. Gutierrez is coming up in a hurry. Is he going to pick it up? He is. Is he going to make a move? He's going to go to the outside. He's going to be tackled pretty quick there by number 2, and that's Dalton Stewart, the sophomore.
Andy, how hard that is on a kicker is, the offensive line breaks through, or the defensive line, and there's nowhere for you to go.
The only advantage there you have is if you snap it over the guy's head or he deflects it, he's got room to do something. That's it. That's it. I wouldn't want to be the punter there, I can tell you that.
I'm just wondering if they're struggling for a long snapper there. That's what it almost seems, because that's a guaranteed punt formation, 4th and forever.
Yeah, you ain't kidding.
But they move the ball back to the 40-yard line to at least give the defense a little bit of breathing room here.
Yeah, here we go. 1st down 10 for the Bobcats at the 40-yard line. 5:03 to go. Flex bone formation toss. Near side. Here comes Lucas. He's trying to break a tackle. Who was that back there? Good job. Number 56.
56, Gavin Draper, wrapped him up quickly.
Yeah, Draper draped him like a blanket, like a I don't know what you'd call it, a living room.
Fisher Francis on the offensive line there, just walking backwards, just fell over.
Yeah, like a living room curtain was Draper there. And Draper's a junior for the Salem Greyhounds, and I think that was the first time we called his name tonight. 2nd down and long here. There is 4:30 to go.
Here's that shotgun formation by the Bobcats.
Amaker, quarterback. Oh, he's got a head of steam here. Good job. I'm going to tell you something. They might have found something that's working.
Is that a Wildcat formation?
Not quite, but I tell you what, he was really close from breaking the tackle. There was a shoestring tackle down there. He breaks that one. Dakota speed 4.540. He may be still running as we speak, like Forrest Gump.
Run, Forrest, run.
Janae.
I love you,
You ain't
Janae.
got no legs, Lieutenant Dan. Here's a timeout here with
Bobcats.
4:08 to go before halftime. And, guys, it hasn't been the prettiest of streams, but I promise it's been a very pretty game. You see Coach Treadway and the staff there talking it over with their Bobcats. Man, I love Coach Treadway. I'm going to talk about the staff here a little bit. Coach Treadway's his 2nd year at Corning and 46th overall. He was a Newport grad of 1968. I'm going to give you a stat here. It's really neat about Coach Treadway. The man in the white hat with the white hair. I can say that. He has respect. I have respect for him. I can say that. The man in the white hat there with the white hair, he has been at Corning for 12 games now as the head coach. He has won more road games in 12 games at Corning than we won the previous 68 games. Think about that for a second. Unbelievable. Assistant Trevor Poe with us. He's up here in the booth. It's his 7th year overall and 5th at Corning. Assistant Tyler Golden. He's in his 3rd year overall at Corning. He does a good job with the defense. And our new assistant, Ron Golden, which is Tyler's father. Ron coached for 25 years total at Malden, Sykeston, and Porterville, Missouri, and was a longtime athletic director and principal. Listen, we've got a really good staff here, and we're really, really blessed to have these guys. And
we're sure thankful they're with us. Here comes a big third down right here for the Bobcats. You know, last week the Bobcats did really, really good on third downs. We'll see what they can do here.
Third and about, we'll say a long 6 here. Man in motion. Comstock lost the ball.
Yeah, we were 6 of 9 last week on third downs, and unfortunately the last 2 drives have not been kind to the Bobcats. You got fourth down along with 3:55 and counting here.
I think you punted here, Andy. Pin them back. You don't.
Yeah.
Salem's struggling right now offensively. You don't want to help them any way possible.
Yeah. Well, here's the deal. You know, it's only if it was 16, 17 more yards maybe, but this is fourth down and along, 12, 13.
Almost in midfield.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. You got some speed out there. You got decent offensive linemen here to keep them off you. I wouldn't mind taking a shot here. We'll see what they do. Amaker, interestingly enough, is going to be the quarterback under center here. Kikoa Villaluna up there at the top of your screen. Maybe they draw him off sides. Nope, fake the handoff. Amaker up the middle. He gets it back to the original line of scrimmage, but nothing more.
So it'll be a turnover on downs for the Bobcats. Andy, I just got a score update.
Go ahead.
Rivercrest Colts are beating the Brooklyn Bearcats 6-3 after the first quarter.
Okay, very good. Rivercrest and Brooklyn there. You know, we got a lot of games that aren't being played tonight because a lot of people played during the week 0, which was I don't know. Is it the first week? Is it not the first week? Opening week? I don't know what you want to call it. I guess you just call it week 0. So a lot of teams are not playing tonight, unfortunately. And so in our conference, you only have 2. You got this game and, of course, the Pig at Mark Tree. So we're trying to find you some more updates of games around us, or at least kind of close to us there. 3:18 to go as Salem takes over their own 40-yard line. Handoff up the middle. Good job there by Landon Berry.
Wraps up Brown quickly.
I'm going to tell you something, Berry, he just buried him right there. Fantastic job by number 7 in black. Wow, great job, young man. I love it, absolutely love it. And, of course, Landon Berry's a junior, 5'10", 155 goes number 7 there. I tell you, he ain't afraid to get it in there and put his nose up in there, I promise you, for 155 pounds. Second down, a long 9 to go, 2:48 to go, 15 seconds on your play clock. I formation, 2 wide. Toss, far side, Brown. He's got blockers. He's got a seam. No, he does not. Great job on the boundaries by Gary Comstock. Look, Ma, there goes that man again.
Andy, you know, we talked about Brown earlier on the receiving end, and that's twice in a row he has ran the ball.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're trying to use his speed.
Yeah, I think I know what you mean there. Listen, 23 tackles, 2 forced fumbles, 2 tackles for loss, 1 sack, and 1 interception by Gary Comstock this year. That was before this game. My goodness, that man's everywhere. Third down and 10, 2:08 to go here in God's country. Play clock at 7. They got to hurry up here under center. I formation, 2 wide. They're looking to pass. Quick pass over the middle, no good. Incomplete. That ball was way over his head there. And I'll tell you, it's hard to overthrow that young man. He goes 6'5", 250 Tyler Siddons.
You know, even as a receiver, you know, he's kind of shaking his hand. He didn't even hardly have time to turn his head.
No, he really didn't. Bless his heart, he really didn't. You got a fourth down. How about the defenses here in the second quarter, in the middle to the latter part of the second quarter?
Yeah, first quarter, nothing but offense. Second quarter is nothing but defense on both sides.
Man, this game's like a tennis match. Left, right.
Here's that formation we were talking about again, trying to punt.
Yeah, 4th down and 10. Watch for the fake here. Almost blocked again. High, arcing, end-over-end punt. Ooh. Don't touch it. Almost touched him. And there's a flag late here. What is that? This will be really interesting. This will be really interesting. I'm not sure what they're going to call here. Let's find Mr. Whitehat there. Good job by our cameraman. I honestly don't.
Sideline warning against Corning.
So, Andy, that would be a
5-yard penalty, I think.
Because that's the second warning.
That's
Is that
the second
correct?
one. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
And I wonder why there was only 2 people over there, someone that wouldn't even receive the ball, a blocker, and another guy, and then we just see a flag get thrown.
Yeah, it was really odd. I just couldn't figure it out, especially from the official who threw it. And we'll see if the coaches can do a little better job of staying on the sideline there. They're into this game, but you got to love it, man. Hey, it's a close game, 1:52 to go here before halftime. The good thing is it's still 1st and 10. It's not 1st and 15. I do like that. Yes, you lose 5 yards, but
tack it on at the end of the play.
Bingo. Bingo, bingo. Bingo, bango, as they say. And I tell you what, the wind has died down now, and a lot of anticipation here in the stands. You can definitely hear. Toss, near side, Comstock. He's got blockers. He's going to get the boundary. He's going to cut it up. Still going. Good job by Gary, and also the receivers out there on the boundaries blocking for him.
Looks like we're going to give him about 9 on the play. You know, he just got behind his blocker and just trailed him the whole way.
Yeah. Rhonda Pearson says, yep, there goes my boy. We're from
B Branch just watching on YouTube. Awesome. We appreciate you guys tuning in. Charles Thaxton's on here. Shayla Amaker. Come on, boys. Y'all got this. Emily Woods. Jayetta Tyler, Ann Colley is also on with us. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. 2nd down and 2 here. They're blitzing the linebacker. Good job by Lucas trying to get up there. He cannot get.
I don't know that he got back to.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. He cannot get to the line of scrimmage. That's number 56 again. That's Draper, the junior. He's starting to have himself a game. He's had a couple of tackles for losses there, and that's something that you didn't see the Bobcats do last week much of, get tackled in the backfield.
Yeah, Andy, it looked like a good play because if from our view, looked like Salem kind of broke on the outside where Corning could run up the middle, but that hold just kind of collapsed very quickly.
Big 3rd down here, folks.
Try
to draw him off sides. Keeper up the middle. Gutierrez. They let the deuce loose. Katie ball the door. Jack's on the loose, and he means business. 1st down. Move the chains. How about old Jake Gutierrez, our CSR player of the week from last week? You let the deuce loose on the keeper there. Linebackers bid on the play action. Good job up front. I'll tell you what, they brought the kitchen sink to Salem in it, and I tell you they paid for it too.
Yeah, Andy, that was almost
34 seconds. Sorry, Scott.
It was almost like a quarterback read.
Yep. Handoff. Crosby, far side. He's sweeping to the outside. He's got the boundary. He's got a blocker. He cuts it up. We're down to 25 seconds.
You call a timeout right here. There's Coach Treadway hollering for a timeout very quickly.
Coach has got to be careful. He got really far out there to call it. They may call another sideline warning on him. Good job by Treadway and staff getting that timeout. Listen, folks, going to set you up here. 22.1 seconds to go. Of course, the play clock will be reset to 25 seconds. Shouldn't be a factor after a timeout. You wouldn't think anyways. 22.1 to go here. 2nd down and 2 for the Bobcats. They got the ball about the Salem 21. I wish we had a really good field goal kicker here. Be a good opportunity to, maybe set up a play where you take a shot, and if not, then you just kick a field goal. But I don't think we've got that this year at Corning.
No, Andy, and I think that's more and more we see struggling in high school sports is field goals of 20-plus yards. The longest field goal I think I've seen in high school was 36 yards, and that's just a long field goal for a high school kid.
You're right. You're absolutely right. It's just tough, and especially at this age. And, 3 yards, you feel confident in your offense that you can get that on a 2-point conversion. So a lot of times you're going for it,
Yeah, because, you go back to kick, that's, like a 15-yard extra point, roughly.
And here's something else, too. The Bobcats last week on 2-point conversions were 5 of 5, so you can't blame them tonight for going for that. And, again, that's just been their MO, and it's been Salem's MO as well.
Andy, the clock management here is going to be very important for Corning.
Yes, it is. Offensive line, we need you here if you're a Bobcat fan. Gutierrez, shotgun formation, takes a snap, rolling out. He's going to go deep. He's got Eli Mason. It's going to be a touchdown! Touchdown, C-Town! Holy hay bales! They took a gamble and a shot there to the half, and it paid off!
Wow, Andy.
Oh, I love it! Eli, Mason on the reception, and the fireworks are going off in God's country.
Andy, I wasn't sure if Gutierrez was even going to be able to get the ball off as pressure came towards him.
Man, listen, these guys have not done a very good job passing the football this year either. They've been 1 of 15 on the season, guys. 1 of 15, and they just had their biggest one of the year right before half with 17 seconds. Going to see a lot of smoke out here on the field from the fireworks. I love it. Going for 2, big-time 2-point conversion here, folks. Under center, flexible on offense. Gutierrez, quarterback, handoff, Comstock up the middle. He's tripped up. Did he get in? He did not. Good job down there by number 75, I believe it was.
Justin Scales of Salem wrapped Comstock's up quickly. That's almost how you have to stop him. You got to hit him low quickly.
You really do. That's a good point on Gary Comstock. Listen to you can't hear the crowd through our headset, I doubt, but good job by the crowd here at Bobcat Stadium. And you see the clock there, 17.1 to go. And normally I would say let's kick another onside kick, but I don't know that there's a whole lot to – I don't know. You don't want to give them really good field position. I mean, listen, this is a quick strike offense with their passing game. I think I'd almost push it, but don't kick it at number 18.
Well, Andy,
kick it away from 18.
Salem will get the ball first. So here's if you're Bobcats coach, kick it deep, let them run 5-6 seconds off. More if they don't get much of a return, they're probably just going to end the half.
I don't think so. I really don't. I think
think
that
Salem's going to come out striking?
Listen, they can go deep in a hurry, and if you watch Giltner number 9 on film, I promise you know that. And number 18, Brown, listen, there's been people double-teaming him each week. It didn't matter. Cole Manning, one of the best players in 3-3A, was on him.
Like
It
an
didn't
onside
matter.
kick set up, don't it?
It does, but we've pushed it out of this before as well, so we'll see what happens with Rocky Flores on the kick. He's going to onside try. He's going to give it a shot, and they got an opportunity at it. The ball's on the ground. Who's got it? Who's going to come out of the pile there with the football? And it's going to be Salem, and that's number 75 again, I believe. And I don't have him on my roster, but I think it was Scales, if I'm not mistaken.
75 be Justin Scales. Start at midfield, Andy. So here's the kicker. 12, 13 seconds to go.
Yeah, 17.1.
And timeouts left.
Justin Scales was just incredible there, getting down on that football right there. Good job, number 75 in white.
That was a great kick, though, there by Rocky Flores. Perfect end over end,
yes,
bouncing. It's something you would expect to recover. Just nobody got there quick enough.
Watch number 18 in this play if he's on the field. Actually, I don't even see. Is he a halfback? There he is, a halfback. They're going to pitch it out to him. Nope, they're going to keep it. Good tackle there. And I think that was number 53, and it was. Good job by the Bobcats.
We're going to have a timeout, Salem. This coach quickly called one.
Good job by Chance Vardell there for the Bobcats. Getting on there, and he kind of just lassoed him. Did Chance. Look at number 53 right there. Just kind of lassoed him, yeah. I love it. Like it, love it. Want some more of it. Timeout, guys. We're going to set you up here. 9.5 to go before halftime. The ball is essentially at midfield for Salem.
Andy, we were talking about number 67 earlier. You said was hurt, Dakota Wilkins. I'm digging the hair down here.
Yeah, I mean, the hair by Dakota Wilkins and Dakota Hamaker, man, they've gone crazy with it this year and wild, but I kind of like it too. And we'll get that on camera tonight before the night's over with. But, yeah, you're right. They definitely have a – there it is right there. Our cameraman, Ricky Betts, look at that now. That's a head full of hair right there. Love the coloring in it.
Go big or go home.
Listen, I don't have that much hair on my entire body, okay? I can promise you. He looks like a wrestler now, one of those old wrestlers with all the hair. And if we just give him some short, tight leather shorts and some combat boots, we're ready to go.
Meet him at the 50-yard line.
That's right. That's right. Thunderdome, 2-man enter, only one leaves, and I promise you it's him. Here we go, 9.5 to go before halftime. Giltner looking to pass. He's going to go deep. He's got a man. It's one-on-one out there. Swint goes up.
Wow.
It's going to be caught, though. There's a flag down near the line of scrimmage. There's 2.8 seconds to go here for Salem. What's the flag, though?
Flag on the play.
It's almost 9 yards past the line of scrimmage.
Man downfield, maybe?
Illegal.
Yes, that's exactly what it was.
Corning caught a break.
That you ain't kidding. You are not kidding. Corning caught a huge break. We just talked about how Giltner in this offense, they can definitely air it out. And, man, did we catch a break there. Hey, I didn't talk much about Giltner earlier, but listen, he was an all-league quarterback in 2019, 1,200 passing yards, 500 rushing yards. This year he's 21 of 28 for 332 yards, 5 touchdowns and 1 interception. And you've already seen tonight he has fantastic footwork.
Andy,
timeout.
Yeah, if he gets startled in the pocket, he tries to get out of it.
Yeah, he does a good job. Here's what I like. He's one of the few quarterbacks, Giltner is, that when he gets flushed out of the pocket, he doesn't panic. His head and his eyes are still up, downfield, looking for an open receiver. He gives his receivers an opportunity before he just panics, takes off, and starts running for it. Very smart QB. You can tell why he was an all-league quarterback last year.
Yeah, and, you talked about earlier a question of a sporting event you could go back and watch again.
Yeah.
Well, what's yours?
Man, there's so many of them. Hey, that's
Pick 2.
That's our social media engagement night, guys. If you could go back in time, hop in the DeLorean there, and go back in time in a time machine and watch any sporting event live, what would it be? Quickly to my mind comes 2 boxing matches, the Rumble in the Jungle and then the Thrill of the Manila. And then also something maybe a lot of y'all won't think of, but the 2001 Pepsi 400 at Daytona National Speedway. The next race at Daytona after Dale Earnhardt died, Dale Earnhardt Jr., his son, somehow miraculously comes back from like 9th on the last restart to win that race. If you don't believe in a higher power after watching that, there's something wrong. I don't know what to tell you.
Andy, yeah, that's God working.
I promise you there. Giltner, he's got time. He's going deep. He's got a man open, too. Amaker, good job there. He was underthrown. Amaker gets a hand up in there. That was 26, Tyler Siddons. He was the intended target. And we've got halftime here at Bobcat Stadium. Guys, our score is 18-14. And, man, what an exciting first half that was. Holy hay bells. And we're going to come back up here to the broadcaster booth here. There we are, guys. Look at our beautiful faces on here. What kind of mask is that?
Joker.
Oh, wow.
Hey.
They'll let anybody in this place, I tell you what.
The Thriller Vanilla.
Hey, I like it, man. I really like it. Guys, thank y'all for tuning in. Listen, we got a dandy here. We got a second half coming to you here before too long. But first, we want to tell you guys, if you want an opportunity to win a $50 Academy Sports gift card, share this feed and then hit the like button on our Facebook page. That's all you got to do. You'll be entered in a drawing next week. There'll be 2 winners. We'll draw 2 names next week on our next stream for winners. And you can win. Anybody can win. You guys can win. All the staff here, I don't care who you are, just share the feed. I don't care if you're from Salem. We'll mail it out. Don't matter. Share the feed, hit our like button, and we're going to try to, hey, let's get the cheerleaders if we can. Let's get them on here. Very good.
You know, Andy, it's all about getting the kids seen.
Yeah. Obviously, you know that. Obviously, working over at Manila, you know, and listen, just like us, you know, Manila football maybe hasn't been the powerhouse over there in the last decade or two, but the fact is that you give these kids something to be excited about, and it kind of changes the culture a little bit.
Andy, you know, this is the first year we've did live video for football, and there's a lot of kids have come up to me and said, hey, I get to go back and watch myself on TV.
Yeah.
You know, and that's kind of a hype for them.
Yeah, I totally agree. It really, really is, and that's just neat stuff. You know, we didn't have it back when I played, Scott. I don't know about you, but we didn't have it back when I played.
We didn't have audio when I played. I don't even think anybody
we had
did
the one-bar face mask, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, guys, so if y'all don't mind, share that feed for us. We really would appreciate it. Hey, guys, also Redline Media Alliance is our extension company, if you will. And, gosh, we've done everything through it. We're doing a softball game coming up here pretty soon. The guys don't know about it, but I signed us up for that, so you guys are welcome. Anyways, we're doing a softball game.
Ping pong.
Yeah, ping pong. Hey, we actually wanted a challenge. Can we do this publicly right here? I want to make I'm calling somebody out publicly on the live stream right now. This sounds like old wrestling days. I am calling the Mighty Manila Lions Facebook page staff out for that's right. Yeah, that's right.
Are you game?
I am challenging the Mighty Manila Lions Facebook page in a live stream, a ping pong doubles battle. Not to the death, but until one of us gets tired and we want some cookies and milk.
Challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted. Can we shake on it? There it is, folks. Y'all seen it right here live. It'll be coming. I don't know when. We'll figure it out. My wife doesn't know, and it's going to happen in my house. So let's cross our fingers, okay?
At the 50-yard line.
Yeah, that's right. Let's cross our fingers there if we can. You see the CHS band? We're going to go to the audio for them, guys. All right, guys, we tried to get you the audio there of the band, and I don't know why, but we have just had more troubles tonight than you could possibly imagine. It's been a crazy, crazy, crazy night. Either way, guys, we'll get off that there for a second. We'll get you to a really unique view right here. I don't know if you guys can see me up there or not. That's kind of different, right? That's a little different there. I like it. Guys, again, share the feed if you can for us. Like the page. We sure would appreciate it. I wanted to talk about something kind of unique and interesting. We've been digging into some stuff here lately at CSR, and we found something kind of intriguing, to say the least. I'll give Adam Valance the credit for it, Mountain Man. We want to know if you guys believe in curses, okay? We're calling it the Curse of the Painted Lines. Curse of the Painted Lines. That's right, guys. Corning has not had a winning season since 2007, okay? In fact, Corning hasn't won 4 games in a season since 2007. Back then was head coach Mark Smith. And why is the coach significant? Mr. Mark Smith, who, by the way, fantastic man. Well, Coach Mark would diesel the lines out here on the field. Not paint them. He would diesel the lines out here on the field. And, listen, is that a coincidence? I mean, I think not. The wins, all the stats, and we're going to give you some of them right here. So, listen to this. Since the lines have been painted here at Corning, the Bobcats are 13-110. Okay, not doing too good there, not too hot. At home, we're 4-55. Again, not very good. So, and that is in 11 seasons, by the way. That's in 11 seasons. The 7 seasons before the painted lines, the diesel lines, okay, Coach Mark's years, Corning won 33 games, which is 3 times more than the painted line era, which is 11. So 4 more seasons, 40 more games, but 3 times more wins during the diesel line years. I'm just saying. Just throwing it out there, guys. Just throwing it out there, okay? Anyway, so painted line curse. I don't know if y'all believe it or not, but there we go. All right, so tackles tonight. Lucas has got 1. Amaker's got 2. Crosby's got a tackle. Comstock, he's got 8 tackles in the night. Holy hay bills, he's at it again. Y'all can really see my receding hairline up there. I don't know if I like this camera now. Come to think of it, this isn't cool at all. I don't know if I like that. Landon Berry, how about Landon Berry? He's had some big tackles tonight, really has. Coming up in big-time plays. He's got 4 tackles in the night. Parker Davis has 1. Ethan Jordan's been on 3 tackles. Swint had a big deflection and tackle. And then we got number 53, Chance Vardell, who's got 2, 3 tackles a night. So thanks to Landon there for the Mighty Middle Lions page for helping us out with that. I got to get to some on-air mentions. I didn't got a chance. There's been so much action, and then we had some hiccups with our stuff. I didn't get an opportunity to do that yet, so let's bring you here some on-air mentions. Jay's Photography here. Locally owned here and operated by Mr. Jay Malone. Jay's extremely talented. Man does a little bit of everything. They do photos, obviously, like their name, Jay's Photography. They do vinyl lettering, graphic designs, custom wood pieces, and they even create videos like our hype video that you seen last year. We tried to make one this year and just didn't have enough time with the virus and stuff, so we apologize. Jay's Photography, 870-323-0929. Again, that's Jay's Photography here in Corning, Arkansas, 870-323-0929. We got some really talented people on our staff that have their own companies kind of on the side. I want to talk about them real quick. Mr. Ricky Betts, I don't know if Ricky, you want to come over here and get in the camera for a second? Matter of fact, why don't you come over here and talk here for just a second with us, if you don't mind, because I need a second to sip on some whole milk here, guys. That's right, red lid, whole milk or no milk. Tell us a little bit about Body Slam Clothing, and also you've got something else going on. You got a wrestling organization, I think, that you're kind of in charge of.
Yeah, man. Doing a little bit of everything except drinking white milk at halftime. Yeah, Body Slam Clothing Club, man. It's this is awesome. It's
That's the best I can do. Sorry.
That was great. We'll take it.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's something that we started up. Man, it's just in a resurgence now, and it hasn't been this hot since the 90s. And I've got a lot of friends in that business, so hey, why don't you do this or do that? They see a little bit of graphic work and they get excited. Yeah. It's like, man, that's a T-shirt. That's the joke.
Speaking of, I'll break into there because Ricky's in charge of our graphics here at Corning Sports Report. Do y'all see the screen there, the graphic there, the scoreboard? Man, that's sharp. He does a lot of other graphics as well for us and does a fantastic job with our game day flyers each week, our scoreboards. Anytime we have any kind of graphic that's kind of unique to whatever, I mean, he does it. He does it all the time. As a matter of fact, I bug him a lot. He probably shady buttons me a lot, and I don't blame him. I really don't. So we really appreciate him for that. And
yeah, man.
So you've got that. You've got the Body Slam clothing. How long has the Body Slam clothing been going on?
About 2 years.
2 years now.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we sponsor a lot of guys who. One of them just debuted on AEW Dynamite on TNT, so that was very exciting.
That's awesome stuff, man. Yeah. Really, really awesome stuff. Guys, check all that stuff. They can check all that on Facebook.
Yep. Okay. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that thing.
RWE.
Yeah. RWE, ran every Saturday night in Grubbs, Arkansas.
That's awesome.
So, yep, that's a new wrestling league over there, and we're excited to get it going, man.
I love it, man.
Sure.
Could I maybe be some talent out there? I don't know.
Dude,
maybe.
I've been thinking about getting you to come do commentary.
I'll do commentary. I always want to get in the ring, man. I always want to
hit somebody with the microphone.
Just bam, and I didn't mean to do that, by the way.
Hey,
sorry.
Yeah.
But
6 feet.
Yeah, I know, right? Exactly. I really want to do that, man. I'm an inspiring wrestling legend, to be honest with you. I don't know what my nickname would be, but
you might be The Macho Man Junior,
Yeah.
or something. I was going to say the Milkman, but that's kinda,
Macho Milkman.
yeah, yeah.
Could be the Macho Milkman, and I'm all for that.
Yeah.
And I can just come out there and just chug milk, and then they got to wait until I'm done, and then I just throw it down and rock on.
So if you turned into a bad guy, if you were a heel, would you be the?
Can you see me as a bad guy?
Yeah, I don't know.
Can you see this adorable face as a bad guy? Come on.
You gonna come out with like
I can raise my eyebrow.
strawberry milk? Yeah, 2%.
Yeah, I'm not drinking 2%. I'm sorry. I'm out.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, that's Ricky Betts.
Thank
Again,
you.
check him out on
Appreciate it, man.
Facebook if you don't mind. We've also got another one, Heart and Shutter Photography, which is Nikki Miller. She's on our staff. She's got a photography company there, so check her out. This man to my side here, we can't give him the camera.
Ever.
Can we?
Hey, look
He's
at
coming
him.
in there.
Hey.
Can we get a guitar solo like a Simple Man?
Yeah.
Down, 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 down.
We'll take air guitar.
Down, 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 down. No? Nothing? Okay. This guy can sing. He can play the guitar.
He can dance. He don't want to tell nobody.
Yeah, he can dance. Yeah, I seen him the other day.
Yeah.
I seen him dunk a basketball goal, too. He just walked off was nothing. I'm kidding. But, no, he can do everything. And his band is Black River Rising, and they're really, really talented. They've done a lot of different events and stuff, and we even did a live concert with them. Fantastic stuff. He's probably the best audio and director guy either side of the Mississippi, but the man can sing, and he can strum. And he can drum. Speaking of drums, we did some music. We created some music.
He plays the trumpet, the trombone,
the saxophone.
Everything. He does it all.
Anyways, we created some music for a little bit of a gag video, if you will, okay? I don't know if you guys ever heard of Bud Light Real Men of Genius. We've got CSR, or Real American Heroes, too, for Bud Light.
Right.
We've got CSR, Real Amateur Sports Heroes.
CSR presents Real Amateur Sports Heroes. Today we salute you, Mr. 4th down and 17 overly confident offensive coordinator. You take an obvious punting situation and turn it to a baby mama drama test result episode of Jerry Springer. Sure, every analytical chart says not to go for here, but this school didn't hire a math teacher. They hired a borderline or reckless gambling wizard. What's cooler than a triple reverse halfback pass to an ineligible tight end? Your sun visor you wear with stiff gelled hair sticking out like monkey grass. That's what. Really think we can make it. You defy the odds while also defying every sense of logic and common sense known to man. And for that, this stream is for you, wild man. Sports Report, Corning, Arkansas.
That was the first episode there of Real Amateur Sports Heroes. I hope you liked it. But wait, there's more. Like those wonderful commercials, the shim wows and the different things. But wait, there's more. We got another one. Real Amateur Sports Heroes.
CSR presents Real Amateur Sports Heroes. Today, we salute you, Mr. Little League Assistant Coach Fungo Bat Infield Practice Hitter.
Mr. Little League Assistant Coach Fungo Bat Infield Practice Hitter.
Do you do it for the money? No. Do you do it because you're a model citizen? You don't even live there anymore. You do it because your wife was an out-of-towner who never got to witness your all-district glory days.
Just wants for you sugar dumplings.
Lasers hit hard enough to take down an adult rhinoceros with a loud, thundering pop that would make even residents of East St. Louis hit the deck.
I think it's a drive-by.
Armed only with a 6-foot weapon of wooden destruction, you use vocabulary that would make even a war general proud. Stay in front of that bullet, son.
That one's gonna leave a mark.
So sit back and enjoy Corning Sports Report Live, old sultan of the practice swing, for we salute you.
Mr. Little League Assistant Coach Fungo Bat Infield Practice Hitter.
Corning Sports Report, Corning, Arkansas.
That was some good stuff right there, guys. Let us know what you thought of that. Real Amateur Sports Heroes. That's our first 2 episodes. We're going to do one for every month. So we got our first 2 months out of the way. One for every month that we're going to stream here this year at CSR. So let us know what you think of that. And we've got some people sending some stuff here to me. Starting next week, guys, a little bit of breaking information here. The Chain Gang at Corning, they're going to need 1 new worker. Anybody knows anybody who would want to do that? Please let Ronnie Jones probably be the right guy to ask or talk to. Or you can talk to us here at CSR.
But the chain gang here at Corning is going to need a new chain gang member, starting next week. And, of course, that's a volunteer type of job. But
it's important.
It is very, very important. And you get in the game for free is my understanding. So
it's the best view in the house.
It's the best. And you get to hear what the opposing coaches are yelling at the referees and all that good stuff. So
you might hear some stuff you don't want to down there.
Yeah, especially with the opposing fans. So the mothers especially. Now, listen, you moms, you guys are louder than the dads. Is that not true? Well, we got a mom right there. She could probably vouch. Miss Wilkins, is that not true? The moms are louder than the dads at the games, correct? She's emphatically doing this.
Hey,
yeah.
So her hair matches her son's.
I know, and it's beautiful. I wish I had hair like your son's. I just don't. I just can't do it. So, but and we hate that Dakota's not be able to play tonight. Obviously, what's the story? If you don't, do you mind telling us?
Sprained ankle.
So we got a sprained ankle on number 67 in black. For those at home wondering, he should be playing next week. We're hoping. We're sure hoping so.
That's a good thing. That's positive. Right in time for conference.
Yeah, conference play starts.
Who y'all play next week?
Well, it's going to be tough. It's going to be on the road. It's going to be at Osceola. But listen, you got to go out and play the game. You can't play it on paper. You just never know. So
we come up by God's country next week. Coming to Piggott
next week. That should be a good game
and then
next
the following week. Come see y'all.
Hey, that'll be fun.
We might have some just joined forces.
We might just join the streams that night. We might do that.
We'll all get in here and cooperate and have you some other mic.
Why can't we be friends, man? Why can't we be friends? Well, listen, guys, First Choice Healthcare in Corning is hiring a front door screener. That's right, a front door screener at First Choice Healthcare in Corning, Arkansas. For more information, visit First Choice Healthcare Facebook page. That's where I seen that post at. If you guys don't mind. Substitute bus drivers also needed at Corning High School. Contact Ralph Morrow, 870-378-4064, 870-378-4064. And while we're at it, I want to talk about Coach Dutch Noe as you're looking at my receding hairline from up there. Coach Dutch Noe was 55-17-2 in 7 seasons at Corning, 3 district championships back in 1970, 1973, and 1975, and an undefeated regular season in 1973 at 10-0. I wish I'd got an opportunity to meet Coach Dutch Noe, and heard so many good stories about him, and no-nonsense type of guy, and that's what you kind of like as a coach, and he was definitely that, and he was very victorious, won quite a bit of games, so we very, very impressed by having his a sign out there that has the district championships that he won out there. So love that right as you come into Bobcat Stadium. So really, really, really neat. Hey, guys, we need more subscribers on YouTube. We've got some weird things coming in the loop here for Facebook about music and different audio that you're hearing and stuff. And I just, in past when we've had a mistake with copyrighted music, they essentially just muted us.
Yeah.
Well, I think now it's going to be a deal where they're going to kick you off. So we need to get as many YouTube subscribers as we can. Go to Corning Sports Report. You'll also see it as Redline Media Alliance. That's us, same company, same owners, same operators. So if you don't mind, click the subscribe button on YouTube there.
Andy, and that's the thing, with Facebook is that's what we started doing before we got into Sling, and it's a hassle.
Yeah.
They're proud of any little thing possible to get you. It's like just to get rid of you.
Yeah, the national anthem's one of them. The national anthem is actually copyrighted. Would have never even guessed that, but I guess that makes sense. It is music, so they can actually dock you and kick you off for playing the national anthem, which is just crazy to me. I think we're gonna have Colton sing it one weekend. Is what we're gonna do one Friday night. So
and there's no warning when they kick you off. It's it. They mute you and you're gone.
Sayonara. Guys, we're gonna get to some social media engagement. Oh yeah, let us know if you could go back in time. One sporting event. What would you watch? I'm just curious. If you can go back to what about you guys over here? Anybody got something you want to throw out there? One sporting event. Yours is probably Hulk Hogan and the Giant. What was his name? Andre the Giant. Well, anybody got anything?
What's yours? You don't have
Desi
one.
Doesn't have one. I'll tell you another one's really neat, and it's kind of unique, but Cal Ripken, when he broke the consecutive game streak, Mr. Ironman, it was weird. They never do this in baseball, but there was a break of like 26 minutes in the middle of a baseball game because he went all the way around. And he didn't want to do it. He's very humble, but he went all the way around giving high fives to everybody. That was just so cool to see that, and that's just something so rare. Bobby Thompson shot heard around the world, the New York Giants back when they played the Brooklyn Dodgers way back today, the first ever televised game. The comeback that season to even get to that game. Interesting stories behind that. We could go all night. But
I think I'd go back to when the Cubs won their first World Series back in
1908? 1908?
Is that about right?
Probably so. Sorry, Cubs fans.
How dare you?
I know. Well, one a century. You get one a century, and that's all you get. So, I'm going to get to a little bit of social media here, engagement with you guys. Jacqueline Leonard, Andy, you should let your hair grow out like Wiggins. Yeah, that's what I should do. You know,
I don't think
it's
a
choice. I haven't been doing that. It's a choice, but now that, you said that,
Looks like you've got some sun, though. I mean,
I look like a lobster. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but I look like a lobster. That's not attractive either. Not attractive at all. Darren Johnson watching on YouTube. Awesome job, guys. Sandy Aiton watching on YouTube. Casey Madison's watching. Jordan Irvin. Philly winning the Super Bowl. The Philly special. Jordan Irvin. Brenda George. Cindy Woolard. Aaron Lowe. The Ice Bowl. That's a good one to see the Packers beat the Cowboys. I like that, actually. I wouldn't have wanted to been there, though. I don't know, man. You're talking about some really tough conditions for 3.5 hours.
Whoa.
I don't know about that. But to see Vince Lombardi in his heyday, it might be worth it.
You imagine hitting the ground?
Oh, no. Could you imagine stumbling down the bleachers? Good Lord, they're probably concrete back then. Yeah. Aaron Lowe, he was the Ice Bowl. Sorry. Eric Arnold, Tennessee at Arkansas with a Joe Adams punt return. Holy hog, what a play. There was also Greg Childs had a one-hand catch. A lot of people forget this because it was out of bounds. But, oh, my God, he almost tapped it. Jarius Wright had a nice catch that night, too. Underthrown football. He goes around the defender, taps it up, catches it. Oh, that was a heck of a night for the Razorbacks. And that was Bobby Petrino days. That was some fun days if you're a Razorback fan.
He said Kobe's 81-point game.
Kobe's 81-point game, says Ricky Betts. That's a good one. Nick Green's watching with us. Nick Green says the last time Cowboys won the Super Bowl. There you go. A lot of Cowboys fans in Arkansas. Mary Russell's with us. Heather Boyd. The Mighty Manila Lions. Who's running y'all's page right now? I would go watch Jackie Robinson make his debut. That's really good, actually. I like that. That's really good. Is that Landon? Good job, Landon.
You can speak up over there.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get Landon to, practice on the mic,
Yeah, get you some help.
Last week I said, Landon, hey, what do you want to say? Yeah.
It's tough on these mics. It really is. Guys, there's a lot of stuff on there. Here's Ty Earl says hi, Dale. Hey, Ty. What's up, champ? Hey, ball game tomorrow, baby. You ready? Get you some sleep tonight, okay? Wake up tomorrow, and we're going to win.
I don't even know who you are.
We're going to win, baby. That's right. All right, here we go. Let's get back to some action. Second half about to be underway here live from God's country.
Looks like the Salem Greyhounds will return the ball. I had to take my glasses off there, my mask, man.
I know it's tough. Hey, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to let you take over for just a second. I'm going to chug some whole milk here.
Sounds good to me. So it looks like number 77, Rocky Flores, is going to kick. Last time he had an excellent kick, nearly returned as they're waiting for a ball from the sideline. Nice throw there by number 12, little lefty on the sideline.
How about the catch by the referee?
Yeah. You think they would catch the ball pretty good being weekly or – so here you can see Salem's kind of piling up in that corner.
Onside kick here. The ball's on the ground.
And
Salem,
they had a chance.
They did. They've had a chance on a couple of those. I'm going to tell you something. I know high school football, it's tough to find guys who do that. I know Pulaski Academy does it every time they score, but you'd be hard-pressed to find another kicker that does as good a job as Rocky Flores, number 77, Black. We kind of joked about last year him being one of the better kickers on, but seriously, he really is. He does such a good job, and it's an art form. It's like slap bunting and softball. It's just tough, man. It's really tough.
If you're the coach there, what you say, somebody's got to get that ball. It bounces and bounces, and people dive and miss.
Yeah, exactly. Run up the right side. Bouncing off a tackle. Got a lead blocker. He's still going a lot of momentum. He's still on his feet right now. Goodson with a good run, son. First down for Salem.
We heard his name early, and it kind of slowed down the second quarter. Everything offensively there, except the pass there right at the end of the half to Eli Mason. Everything just kind of slowed down offensively for both teams.
Yeah, it really, really did. The defense is really buckled up there in the midway to latter part of the second half. But here comes Salem at the Bobcat 39 under center, I formation. Handoff, tailback up the middle. He's going to be stuffed. He's got a little bit of momentum there. He falls forward anyways.
Andy, I've noticed Salem likes to help push. If they're in a pile, they're pushing forward.
Well, and that's hard because, you can easily give up on it. You see your guy about to go down, but they don't. Those guys keep pushing and they keep attacking, and that's what they're doing. As Crosby's trying to get the call here from Coach
Coach Golden there. Tate Crosby's the leader out there. He's a vocal leader. I was looking at something else there on my screen. A vocal leader out there, number 11 in black, and he's much more than just a linebacker. Pump fake. They're going to go deep. High arcing pass. It's going to be picked up by the Bobcats. Hello! Holly Haybell's on a play by Swint. He was swift, and he got the pick off. A much-needed interception by this opportunistic Bobcat defense.
You know, Andy, the quarterback there tried to double punt, but, you know, secondary was not falling.
Didn't fall for it. They've watched the tape. They've watched the film. Salem likes to do that a lot. We talked about that. And Bowser says 92 Olympic Dream Team. I like that. Corey Goins on with this. Eric Arnold. Buddy Pat Ryan lives by the stadium and hears the fireworks. That's awesome. Love it. Earl Harmon, Game 7, 1971 World Series. Roberto Clemente homers in his last game. I like that. Bobcats take over here. Back deep in their own territory. Handoff up the middle. Crossing pattern there in the backfield. Landon Lucas, I do believe, on the handoff. He's slow to get up there. We hope Landon's okay. If he's hurt and he ain't going to show it, I can tell you that's a tough young man.
That's going to be Chris Ortiz for the Salem Greyhounds. First time I've heard his name all night.
And how about this? You know, multiple quarterbacks for the Bobcats, Gutierrez and Amicers. We got Growl up here. We'll have to get Growl on camera later on before the night's over with. 2nd down and 10. Multiple quarterbacks here. Shotgun formation, man in motion. Lucas. Keeper up the middle. Got to hang on to that football, and Amaker does. Good job.
You think that's the design play?
I think so. I really do. And I'm going to tell you why. At this level, you don't want them – you don't want to give the quarterback too much options out there, watching the defensive end, reading them and everything. I think it is a design play. I really do.
It's kind of similar to a Wildcat. You bring someone in and you know we're running.
But and their deal, though, is that they've done this all year, though. And last week you've seen a little bit more Gutierrez, but this has just been something they've done all year. I mean, you will see Amaker possibly pass. He ain't always there to run as he's under center now. Flex-bone offense now. Handoff up the middle. No, he fakes it. He's going to keep it. And I tell you what, they're going to wrap him up. Good job by the Salem front four.
Looks like maybe a gain of 1.
It's going to bring up a 4th down and a long 7 for the Bobcats on their opening drive of the second half.
You know, Andy, Manila's kind of the same way. We got, you know, a senior quarterback and a junior quarterback. Both the last name's Millers. So Miller in for Miller.
Yeah, Miller.
You know, and
Miller time.
Yeah, 2 totally different offensive standpoints that they both bring.
Yeah.
And it's tough defensively to get your team prepared for that.
Yeah. What a punt there. Spiral punt. And Brown's got to call a fair catch.
Woo!
He almost dropped their athletic play
like
there by Brown.
Knuckleball, wasn't it?
You know, hey, I was going to mention it before the game. We didn't have a whole lot of time, though. But one of the keys to the game, or at least the first one I wrote down after watching film, was contain number 18, Darius Brown. And I got to say, the coaching staff has done a really good job against number 18 tonight. You haven't really called his name on offense a whole lot.
He had 1 pick early, Andy, and he had a couple runs and didn't gain any, but he's been very quiet, and that's how Corning needs to keep it.
Absolutely. You cannot let that guy get past. You can't sleep on him for a second. And they bring the safety over to his side every time. Landon Lucas right now with Parker Davis man-to-man on him. Parker's done a good job this year at covering receivers, though. Handoff up the middle.
Shot out of the backfield.
Can he still go and broke a tackle? Amaker's going to try to bring him down. He does, but not before a 1st down.
Keeps his legs moving, Andy.
Yes, he did. And I believe that was Austin Caldwell, if I'm not mistaken, for Salem. And we haven't called his name very much, but he did a fantastic job there. Caldwell's just a sophomore for the Greyhounds.
You know, he broke the tackle there at the line of scrimmage, and secondary was already blocked up. And that's hard for the secondary.
Did you notice where these backs are breaking to when they get to the second level? They're breaking out to that right side because the safety or the opposite side of number 18 and White. The reason why is because the safety for Corning is favoring that side of the field. And if you get to that second level as a back for Salem, you're going to bounce it that way because the safety's on the far side of the field. So it's one of those things where Corning, you take it. You just take it because you're wanting to keep number 18 in check, and it's just something you deal with. And hope your linebackers can get to that running back.
Yeah, you know, we see Gutierrez here. He's finding 18 every time he comes to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, him or Lucas, either one.
False start.
Pre-snap penalties, man. I tell you what. You know, you see this in high school so much. You see teams get a little bit of momentum, get a 1st down or 2, and then they just shoot themselves in the foot with a bobbled snap or a false start, and it happens every week. It's not just here, I promise you, not just in 3A, not just in Arkansas. It happens all over the place, but it's stuff like that separates maybe a bad team from a good team and a good team from a great team.
You know, as a coaching staff, you know, that's penalties that hurt you. You know it.
They haunt and hurt you. I mean, they do both. Yeah.
I mean, you get great field position. The next thing you know, you lose 5 yards.
Bingo. It's a big deal. Handoff up the middle. Bobcats back there. It was Comstock's shoestring tackle by the all-conference linebacker. He had over 100 tackles last year. He's well on his way for that this year. Number 44 in black. He's on the attack.
He's got nearly 10 tonight already.
Oh, my God. I'm telling you guys, he's everywhere. He sniffs it out. Doesn't matter if they stretch the field, if it's up the middle. Hey, big-time third down here for the Bobcat defense. You see big 64 right there. He's one of the strongest sophomores Coach Treadway's ever coached, Ethan Jordan.
Yeah, you know, in an I formation, look at number 18 down here, but then they do a halfback toss.
He's going to cut it up. He's back to the original line of scrimmage. And, again, that's Austin Caldwell, the sophomore, getting some carries here. Number 7 should be fresh. He didn't get a whole lot of carries that first half. 4th down and 10 here, Scott. What do you do if you're Salem?
Andy, you know, you're on the opposite side of the field. You know, Corning come up and didn't really do nothing offensively. You know, what do you do? I mean,
you know, here's the thing. They have not ran the jet sweep to Darius Brown tonight. At least I haven't seen it. That's where I think I would do it because you haven't showed it to him. Yeah, it's a running play, but he's very, very explosive, athletic. Quarterback, keep going to sack him. He gets it off, and it's over his head. Woo. So much happened in that play right there. I thought he was going to get sacked. He got it off, and the receiver was open. Wow, what a stop by the Bobcat defense. Getting off the field on 3rd and 4th down. That's what they're doing tonight.
That looked like Landon Berry getting to the quarterback there. You got to put pressure on 4th down. You can't sit back and let him get any time.
You can't. Landon has been on it tonight. Listen, he has. He's been all over the football. Wherever the football's at, you're going to find the ball hawking number 7 in black. Love it. 1st down and 10 for the Bobcats. There's 6:46 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Corning takes over at their own 40-yard line. Again, Big Dakota Wilkins sitting out tonight, sprained ankle. He will be back next week for the Bobcats, but they've done a pretty good job tonight holding on without him. Play action. Keeper. Gutierrez makes a move, tries to make a guy miss. He makes one miss, but he's going to be brought down by number 75. We've called his name a lot tonight.
Justin Scales, senior.
Put that boy on the scales. We'll see what he weighs, but he looks like he's all muscle too, though. Number 75 in white, Mr. Scales.
Yeah, Andy, you know what? He's kind of lucky to get back nearly to the yard, line of scrimmage there. He try to fight off 3 defenders. He just didn't have much blocking on the strong side.
Yeah. Corbin Ellis says, I can hear that crowd all the way down Lee Drive, and that's why I love to hear Bobcat Friday. Black and gold. Friday Night Lights, guys. This is our FFN Region 8 football Friday night game of the week, and it's been a dandy so far. It's lived up to the billing. Shotgun formation, Gutierrez near side. Scrums. He's going deep. He's got Crosby. Underthrown. It's going to be picked off. Good job by number 2, Dalton Stewart, the sophomore, coming up big in a big game.
Yeah, Stewart had, great position there on the Bobcats. That'd be number 11, Clayton Crosby. He didn't have much of a chance. Short throwed.
Yeah, and right there at Crosby, all you can do is just turn into a defensive back and just try to get up there and compete with it and swat it down, get your hand on it. And Crosby tried. And I love that. You didn't see it on the camera there, but Crosby just went and shook or just slapped Gutierrez on the head, gave him a handshake, said, hey, it's okay. Stay in this now. We're okay. It's okay. We made a mistake there, but it's still in this game. We got a lot of time left. It's 5:57. I love it from your senior there, number 11 in black.
Yeah, Andy, you're up for, you don't want to get your quarterback frustrated. Don't want to get him this late in the game. Just stay positive. Hey, we made a mistake. Let's bounce back on the defensive end.
Salem scored 46 last week. The Bobcats have held them to 14 so far. Look at that defense up there. The defensive front line for the Bobcats.
Who you want to guess?
I'm going to say number 44 in black. He probably led the way. He was the captain of the ship, but those Pirates were right behind him, boys. I can tell you that. Landon Berry, Ethan Jordan, number 25, Red Eddington, and number 53. He's been out there a lot tonight, too. Number 53, Chance Vardell. Those boys are hungry tonight. 2nd down and 11 for Salem.
Yeah, we haven't, we keep talking about it. Brown, we just haven't seen a lot of success offensively tonight to him.
No, you're right. And listen, the game plan by Coach Treadway and company has really worked. Second, the ball's on the ground. He picks it up. He's going to throw it behind him. Oh, that was dangerous. Who was he throwing that pass to?
If he would have threw it to Brown, Brown had it. I think I don't know. It was kind of an odd pass, quick pass.
Yeah, it was. Our instant replay's down for the second half. We do apologize, or we would let you see it again. But that's the first time Giltner has looked flustered back there on an issue,
I mean, if you got a bunch of black jerseys covered, get rid of it.
Yeah. The autumn wind is a bobcat, pillaging just for fun. He'll tell you around, knock you down, and laugh just for fun. 3rd down and 11 here for Salem. Bobcats doing a good job tonight. 3rd down defensive efficiency. Let's see how they do here. Brown, that's a false start on number 18 and White. Got in a little bit of a hurry there, and he knows it. He's a good ball player, though, folks. He really is. He's a type that you could see him playing somewhere next year on Saturdays. I don't know what level. I don't. But if he wanted to pursue that, I feel like he's got the athletic ability and the know-how and the want to do that. Definitely does. 5:14 to go here in the 3rd quarter.
3rd and 16.
We do the Sandlot reference every week. 3rd down and forever. But, as we know, we've seen it the first 2 weeks, this Salem offense, listen, dynamite. They can go boom in a hurry.
Spreading it out.
4 wide, shotgun formation, halfback to the right hip of Giltner. 10 on the play clock. Over the head of him! It's going to be picked up by the Bobcats! And they're going to scoop and score! Touchdown! C-H-S! Amaker on the play! Holy hay bells!
Here comes the fireworks, Andy.
Boom goes the fireworks. I was talking about the Salem offense, not the Bobcat defense.
Wow.
The little things, Scott, we talked about on the snaps, the untimely penalties. You got to be – I loved it. Poe just get off the ground. I think he did. Oh, the mad hops by the offensive coordinator, Trevor Poe. And how about them Bobcats coming in as a 17-point underdog? The game's not over, but they are taking the fight to number 15 in 3A Salem.
Andy, that's like 5 bad snaps tonight. They're struggling snapping the ball.
You almost wonder, they got so many different formations too, so it's really hard on that center. Under center there, Gutierrez, play action, rolls to his right, soft toss, it's Lucas, he's got it! Tack on 2 for the boys in black and gold. And 5:08 to go is our little scoreboard in here. We got a camera on the scoreboard and it keeps flickering. It's probably because the fireworks are going off here in God's country. Oh, the excitement by the fans, the cheerleaders, the band. Oh, you like it, you love it.
Guys.
And the firework guys are on cue tonight. They are getting it right.
So, if you're cornering here, you don't take your gas off the pedal. Just keep pushing it down. Salem trying to keep pushing them back. Still a lot of time left in the game.
Yeah, there's Growl. There's our – listen, he's one of the best mascots in the country. Have I seen other mascots? No. Why should I say that? I don't know. I love the guy. He does awesome. Love Growl. He's fantastic. And I'd love to see Growl next year somewhere. I don't know, maybe a Three Rivers mascot or somewhere close. I don't know if he wants to do that going into college, but I think he can. 5:08 to go here in God's country. Thank you to the Mighty Manila Lions guys. And if you don't mind, go to their Facebook page. Give them a follow. Do you guys do YouTube now as well? I believe
we
do.
It's Mighty Manila Lions.
Mighty Manila Lions. You guys go over there. We got a good partnership with these guys. And go over there and subscribe and like their page for us if you don't mind. Flores, you're going to see an onside kick? You just might, and that's the first one he has ever missed that I can ever remember. If they touch it, they're trying to get them to touch it. It doesn't go 10 yards, so nothing happens unless Salem touches it. And there's a flag here at the end, and that's going to be because of the ball not going 10 yards. But, again, if Salem would have touched it, it's not even worth the risk there to even get close to that football. What if you trip up or something to get pushed into it?
Yeah, it's very high risk. So the ball spotted at the 40 where he kicked it from.
Yeah.
Because the spin, so.
It had some English. It had some that pool shark English on it.
Some of that Tiger Woods Sunday shot,
Yeah, and I'm neither one of those pool shark or a golf legend by any means. As a matter of fact, I go to the golf course with a whole bag full of clubs, and I come back empty-handed. They're in the pond.
You play golf?
No, that's why. That's exactly why. Salem takes over with fantastic field position with 5:08 to go at the Bobcat 40-yard line. I formation. Another bobbled snap. It's on the ground. Smart play by Giltner there. Just get down, young man, and he did. He's mad. You can tell he's not happy. In the center's defense, so again, shotgun, under center, shotgun, under center, shotgun. It's tough on these centers. And, again, I know they still got to make the play. I get it.
Yeah, Andy, and I just wonder if, that there's some confusion going on.
Well, here's the thing. It's not always the center either. Now, listen, if that quarterback is pulling out a little too quick, or if he's even just shaking his hand any little bit different, I promise you it will make a difference. It's that cadence is such a timing thing. It's unbelievable. People think, you just snap a football. It's not that easy, man. It really isn't. Handoff of the middle. The Bobcats are back there. I seen Ethan Jordan. There was somebody else. I couldn't tell. I think, again, it was number 53, Chance Vardell. Wow. Very aggressive. I think Tyler Golden is allowing this defensive front to just pin their ears back and bring the kitchen sink. You're either the hammer or the nail, and right now they're the sledgehammer.
Yeah, Andy, Tristan Goodson there, a halfback, kind of shaking up on the play.
Yeah, he sure is. You hate
Salem
to see
don't
that.
need that right now.
No, and you hate to see that. I don't care who you're rooting for. You never want to see that. These kids come out here to compete, and they work so hard to get out here, and we're even blessed to even be able to play football. I think that was a false start there. Backside pressure. Giltner's rolling. He's going to throw. The ball's up. Is anybody's football? It's intercepted by the Bobcats. Holy hay bells, what a night on defense. That was number 5. Yes, sir.
Jordan
number 5, Jordan Grubb. Get your grub on, young man. Oh, like a thief in the night, number 5 in black. If you're going to put that kind of air on it, though.
You got to throw it.
I mean, listen, you're going to give them opportunity. You got to know there's an opportunity there for everybody to go up and get it.
Andy, I bet that's 4 interceptions tonight.
Man,
I hadn't kept stats.
And we don't have enough people here for stats on both sides, but if we did, it's close. You're very, very right. And, folks, we got 3:42 to go here, and I'm spitting as I'm talking because I'm getting excited, and I apologize. Up the middle there. He came out of nowhere. Comstock still going. Dragging defenders. I have no idea where he come from. We couldn't see him from over here.
It's going to be Calvin Smith from the Greyhounds, bringing him down, hitting him low.
Love it. Carla Whitman. Y'all may need to have technical difficulties more often. The Bobcats are on fire. These Bobcats are on fire. We could do a duet, Scott. I'm just saying. We could take our talent somewhere.
In a couple weeks, we'll have a duet.
Let's
How about
do it,
that?
man. We're holding ourselves back, I'm telling you. Too much talent in this press box right here
You're jacked
to
up
keep
on
us
that
down.
whole milk down there. That's
I
right.
am. I can't sit down. If you guys can't see me right now, but I'm like bouncing up and down. I can't sit down. I'll sit down for a second. I'll get up, sit down for a second. Second down to 5 here. Handoff, crossing up the middle. That's Lucas. He's
nice cut.
Slicing and dicing and carving his way through that Salem defense. I think he's got a first down.
That's first down. 1st and 10 Bobcats. Moving the ball down the field.
Love it. There's the voice of the Bobcats. You probably can't hear it on your headset or you're at home there, but good job. Rich Martin, he's been doing it for 23 years. We love the volunteers here at Corning, and Growl was running with the flag there. I love the passion and pageantry of Friday Night Football, no matter where you're at out there, and love that we're able to do it right now. Really do.
With all the circumstances going on, Andy,
Yeah. Hey, we're just one of 13 states that started on time. Think about that. And that ball is somewhere up the middle, and I don't even know who has it. And I think that's Red Eddington, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, number 25, Red Eddington.
I got to tell you what. These offensive and defensive lines tonight, they have went at it. I mean, went at it. It's been a
battle.
It's been a slugfest up front tonight. It really has.
What a good old JR, a slobber knocker.
A slobber knocker. Ricky Betts is happy, our wrestling guru. A good old, I can't talk like old JR, but a good old slobber knocker out here. I'll be the Jerry Lawler is what I'll be.
Well, he Oklahoma boy, wasn't he?
Yeah, crown doesn't fit my head. That was a problem. Second down and 8 here in God's country. 1:59 to go. Man in motion, Lucas. Handoff at the middle. No, quarterback keeper. They do that a lot. Somehow Gutierrez got a positive gain out of that, and I don't even know how.
It was bunched up quickly in the middle.
Oh, man, I'm going to tell you, that front four for Salem, I will give them credit now. They've done a good job of getting back there in a hurry, and the Bobcat offensive line have had their hands full. 3rd and 5 here, Scott. What do you do?
I think you put it in Comstock's hands.
I like it.
He hasn't ran a whole lot here in the second half, but Eli Mason just checked into the game. So it wouldn't surprise me if they don't try to find him.
I like it. We haven't thrown to a wide receiver all year. Maybe here's where you do it. Grubb out there. Nope. Toss, near side. Breaking tackles. Broke another tackle. Amaker's still going. I don't think he's got enough for the first down, though. It's awful close.
But now here, if you're Coach Treadway, now instead of 4th and 5, you got 4th and 2.
Well, here, right before half, we had this same scenario, if you remember, and they went for it. We'll see with a bigger lead, what they decide to do here. It'll be very interesting to see what Coach Treadway and Trevor Poe, the offensive coordinator, decide to do here. 4th down and 2. Rich Martin, or R.J. Martin. Rich Martin is an old man. I love it. That's his dad, of course. R.J. was a class of 2006 graduate here at Corning High, and I appreciate him for tuning in with us. 42 seconds to go, under center. Flexbone offense. They're going to try to draw him off sides to no avail, though.
Try to get a hard count. We're going to have a timeout. Corning.
I like it, Scott.
I mean, it's a free shot.
Yeah, I like it. I really do. Here's the thing. Your play clock was at like 7 there, so you can't milk the clock to the fourth quarter. There's 34 seconds. So I like it because this is a big play. You can go into the fourth quarter with the football and a 2-possession lead. I like your chances then.
Instead of going You know, right here, if Corning doesn't make it, they're going to lose a lot of field position.
Yeah, they are.
And Salem, I hate to say it, but they're due. They're due for.
Listen, yeah, you're right, Scott. You're not going to keep this offense down. They're too good. They're too good to keep them down for too long. Almost 360 yards of offense last week, and a lot of their starters didn't even play the fourth quarter. As you see the Bobcat cheerleaders there, you see Grau kind of walking in between. Look at it. Look at the footwork there by Grau. I like it. He's breaking it down right now.
Let's talk about your trip to Yellville last week.
Man, that was a lot of fun. It was a 3-hour drive. It was a long tote. There's no easy way to get there. It's not the end of the world, Scott, but you can see the end of the world from there. You know what I mean? It was a lot of fun. And the setup went great, unlike tonight. We didn't have any technical difficulties last week, did we, Colton? None at all. Went fantastic. Then tonight we've had every issue under the sun, and I don't know what we're going to do next week. We're just going to pray, I guess. I don't know.
And what do you do here? You see Comstock in the backfield. I think you give him the ball and let him put his head and shoulder down.
Quarterback keeper.
Get it.
Up the middle. It's going to be a first down for the Bobcats behind those big Corning Crushers. They have done such a good job tonight. And give Comstock credit. He's tougher than a long weekend at your in-laws or a well-done steak at Western Sizzlin'.
I don't even hardly see any Western Sizzlings anymore.
I know what happened to Western Sizzlin'. I actually liked Western Sizzlin'.
Should be about the end of the fourth quarter.
It definitely should. 20 seconds ago, they can actually – no, they can't milk it. The play clock is at 13. There's a 5-second differential here in the play clock and the game clock.
I think you do a play action here to Eli Masson. Give him a shot downfield.
I like that. Hey, first down. I
don't think they're going to be there's nobody in the secondary at all.
I like that, Scott. We'll see what they decide to do. Little keeper there by the quarterback, Gutierrez.
Nearly
He's got
a
positive
horse
yards. Hey, that's a good point. You're right. You know, last week we had a horse collar that wasn't called. That's the end of the third quarter, folks. We played 3 here in God's country. Corning 26, Salem 14. Y'all buckle up. We're going to have an exciting fourth quarter. Region 8 still here for their football Friday night game of the week, and we've got a dandy. Molly Mustreet says tougher than a long weekend at your in-laws. She's laughing. Bruce Brodell, Corning Crushers. Blake Calhoun, Rich Martin Izzo. Rich, I'm sorry. I just want to say I'm sorry because we've started something here, and I did not mean to do it. I apologize. Everyone's saying that Rich Martin's owed now, and I really feel bad. All right, Roy Martin's laughing about it, though, so that's good. All right, Logan Murray's watching. Bronson Eddington, Savannah Eldred, Roy Martin, shaking my head. 312. We got a lot of people on tonight, guys. We appreciate it. Oh, yeah, by the way, guys, if you're on tonight, share this feed for us. If you share this feed and you like our CSR Facebook page, you automatically get entered your name in a drawing next Friday night to win a $50 Academy Sports gift card. We're giving away 2 of them next Friday night on our live stream, but you got to share the feed, and then you got to like our page. If you do those 2 things, it's that simple. We'll put your name in there. Adam Ducka, 38-12 Piggott over Mark Tree into the third. Will Piggott's playing some good football. Darn near beat Highland last week. Sandy Eddington, Mama Boy, number 44. Riley McMaster's my boy, number 44. And Comstock's playing really good. I tell you what, offensive line tonight, Scott, the big hog mollies up front have been plowing the road for the Bobcats. They've done a fantastic job.
Yeah, you know, very few times has Salem got in the backfield on a run. You know, you get 3 or 4 yards running room before you hit somebody. That helps.
Yeah, this is going to be an exciting quarter, folks. 2nd down and 4 for the Bobcats. Opening play of the fourth quarter. Handoff, Lucas far side. He cuts it up. He's got the first down. He's still going. Oh, my goodness, the sophomore, the super sophomore. 8 is great.
8 is great. I like that.
And he plays good late, I can promise you. First down there. Again, Rich Martin, the voice of the Bobcats. Again, we had somebody earlier mention that they wanted to talk about the chain gang, and I couldn't remember who that was, and I'm sorry I missed you. Kay Bieber says no football in Illinois, but that's okay. We became accidental Bobcat fans. I love it. I don't know how it happened, Kay, but welcome aboard. Welcome aboard the bandwagon.
That's interesting, Andy.
Very interesting. Crosby, near side. He's got the boundary. He's still going. 1 man to beat. He cuts it up. Breaks the tackle. Still going. Crosby's on his feet. He's going to take it to the board. Touchdown. Seat down. Holy hay bells. What a play.
Wow.
Just wow. What do you say? Confetti going off. The fireworks are booming in God's country. Holy hay bells. What a game. I don't even know what to say. I wish we had replay. We don't. You can just visualize it in your head, but man, what a play. The effort by number 11. Hey, he can drown a glass of water. He can kill a dead tree. You don't mess with number 11, Clayton Crosby. Man, what a play.
You know, Andy, it looked like he was going to get taken down there. Did a cutback, broke a tackle, and it's like everybody else from Salem gave up on the play.
Man, that's a backbreaker for Salem. This game was still in reach. It really was. This game was still in reach, and it's not over by any means, but it was still in reach. You felt good about your chances. That was a backbreaker right there for them. Play action. Gutierrez is in trouble, a lot of trouble. He somehow evades it like Houdini, and he's going to be tackled there before the goal line. I've got to take a swig of some whole milk. I'm out of breath.
Yeah, Andy, you know what? Great offensive possession there by Corning late in the ball game with a big lead, 11:26 to go, putting another score on the board, now making it an 18-point. So it could potentially be a 3-possession ball game, but it's got to be basically a 3-possession ball game. It's 6 times 3 is 18. So that's
there you go. Yeah, 18 is all you can score on 3 possessions. So there you have it. And, you know, it's right at it, and I love it. I'm going to tell you something else about this this coaching staff and Coach Treadway, what they've done. Listen, we got an injured player on the field, by the way, and I hope he's okay. It's a Salem Greyhounds down, and for the fans at home, I do not have a number. I think it's Scales, number 75. Is that right, Scott? And I think it's a cramp, though. I don't think it's anything too serious because they're rubbing him down like it's a cramp. I sure hope that's what it is. I hate to say it like that, but I sure hope it's nothing more serious.
Yeah, and here comes the head coach from Salem, Josh Watson, out to check on him.
Yeah. You see the AM sticker there that our staffer Ricky Betts and his wife made. That was Coach Treadway's idea to put on the back of the helmet there. That's the great Miss Annie Morrow, and I know she's smiling right now. I can promise you she's grinning from ear to ear upstairs right now, and she's off in a better place. You also see the HM. That's for Hunter Midkiff, the fallen Piggott football player from earlier this year, and I know he's watching his Piggott Mohawks right now, and they're doing really good right now against Mark Tree, from what I'm understanding, thanks to Adam Ducka. Tasha Dodson says, Andy, 2%. Laugh out loud. Well, I'm not laughing, Tasha. That's not funny. She says whole milk is gross. Tasha, that's not funny. Tasha's banned from all live streams for a week. I'm kidding, Tasha. Thanks for tuning in, but seriously, get better taste. Tasha, come on. Bruce and Brenda McGrew says Heath Salmons was asking about the chain gang. Heath Salmons. Okay, we need to get that name to Ronnie Jones, and y'all help me remember that, okay? Heath Salmons. We got to get that name. Eric Arnold says, holy cow, CSR run of the week. You ain't can. Chris Murray, Andy, they can score 24 on 3 possessions. That's right, because of two-point conversions.
Heath Salmons.
Cinder Williams, hope he is all right. Lynn Veneta says, go Bobcats.
Andy, do you kick an onside kick here?
Man, if you're Pulaski Academy, you do. But if you're Corning, what do you do? They're going to do it anyways. I like it. And I tell you what, another good kick there. Just did not quite work out. I
like it, but
listen,
you give up a lot of field position there.
Well, but here's the thing. How many kickers in high school can kick it down there to the 10 or 15 too? You know, I mean, I'm not saying that Rocky can't, but, you know, you get a really good kick. Maybe it goes back to 25, 30, and then you give number 18 an opportunity.
I was going to say,
I would much rather
run.
Well, and number 18, I don't care. You got a guy like Darius Brown, and we haven't talked about him a lot tonight because Corning's done a good job. If they get an opportunity to get him the football here, I'm telling you, get him an open field, you'll see it. I mean, this guy is electric.
What do you expect here from Salem?
Man, here's the thing. You're down
big.
to
come out firing.
I think first play would be a play action going deep is what I would do if I was Josh Watson, but I'm not a coach, though. I'm just an announcer. Amaker for the backside. He's going to run it down. Fumble. Ball's on the ground. Comstock picks it up. They're going to say he was down, and I wish we had an instant replay to find out. We do not. Oh, they're going to say he was down, and Coach Treadway is extremely upset right now. Oh, this would have been the time to have the instant replay, but I apologize. We do not.
Andy, I thought it was a fumble.
I did too. I sure did. I just knew it was a fumble. In my heart, I believed it, and I'm very biased, so keep that in mind. But they did exactly what we thought they were going to do, Scott. You know,
Andy, they're moving the ball.
What are we saying here? Did the play never happen? Oh, Tyler Golden is hot right now. He is absolutely livid. What are they saying? Well, was there an inadvertent whistle before the play happened? Did the play not even count?
Andy,
it looks as if the play was a no play. I don't know that for a fact, guys. Mr. Whitehead, here he is. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I think it's exactly what's happening, guys. I think essentially we have a dead play. I think we have a dead play. Nothing happened.
So they're saying he passed the ball, and
hand was forward, but I don't know. Well, I don't see it, but again, we can't watch the replay, so I don't know. Good job there by the running back. He's got all kinds of room. Finally brought down. That's number 22, Tristan Goodson. I tell you what, Tristan Goodson did a good job there. Amaker was going back there again, and he just ran right by him.
Yeah, and that could have been, that hurts if you're cornering, because if Comstock gets the ball, he's on his way for a touchdown.
Yeah, that's huge right there. I mean, and I don't know how the official blew the whistle loud enough for him to hear it with the crowd screaming.
I'll say everybody was going bananas down here.
4 wide, Giltner looking to pass, another flag. You got to be careful in that kind of pass there. If you throw it behind, it's a fumble, but it was not incomplete pass there. We'll see what the flag is, though.
Illegal formation or offsides. It happened right after the snap.
Yeah, you got to have 4 off the line of scrimmage, guys. 7 on the line, 4 off for it to be a legal formation. We'll see what they call here. Aaron Lowe says, one of the moments where the white hat needs a mic. I could not agree more. Could not. Chris Murray, who's always so animated. I love Coach Chris Murray. He's awesome. Officials suck. As a basketball
illegal
coach.
Formation.
Yeah, as a basketball coach, Coach Murray knows all about that. So, yeah, knows all about that. As Blake Calhoun says, Corning got robbed. Look, I mean, again, we didn't have the instant replay to kind of go back. Hindsight's 2020. We're biased, but, boy, it sure did look like it, didn't it, Scott?
I hate talking about officials.
I know. Their job's so hard.
I used to be an official for baseball.
Really?
Did high school baseball.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
I've done 15 years of Little League. And
dang.
You talking about mad mamas. And they're just a little fence between you, not a bunch of field. You can't ever please. You're always the bad guy.
Yeah, exactly. Handoff there up the middle. Good job on the Bobcat front 4. They've got him stuffed. I think he lost a yard, actually.
Andy, that's a great defense there.
I cannot talk enough about the defense tonight from Corning. Again, the offense for Salem coming here, I mean, just unbelievable. They outscored their first 2 opponents 80-14. Think about that. Salem came in here in 2 games, outscoring their opponents 80-14.
Hey, the 14's on the board.
Yeah. And you know what? Another thing. Nobody scored a point on them in the second, third, or fourth quarter. Good job by Landon Berry. Landon Berry has been everywhere tonight. My goodness, son. Have yourself a ball game.
You know, that was Amaker coming in from the backside again, putting pressure on him. He's gotten to the quarterback a lot.
Jerry Songer says it, and that's Coach Songer here. He coaches softball and girls basketball here. He said it was a fumble for sure on the replay. Thanks, Coach. We appreciate always having our back. And Coach Coach Murray, Coach Songer, all these guys are so good to us here at CSR, and we sure appreciate them, the faculty and staff here. 9:25 to go here. 4th down and about 16. Here comes Brown. They handed it off to him. Amaker just missed him. Grubb tries to tackle him. He gets him down. Great job. Open field tackle by number 5. And, man, if you're a Bobcat, you feel so alive tonight.
Andy, what's this curse you talked about earlier about?
The curse of the painted lines, folks, is no more.
Something about hasn't won a home game.
It's been since 2,209 days, I believe it was, somewhere. 2,203 days ago, September 5th, 2014.
I'm not trying to be one of them jinx people, but it's looking really good right now.
9:17 to go here. You got to take care of the football, though, here. We have had a fumble tonight. Keep that in mind. Handoff Lucas. Good job by the O-line. Good tackle there in the middle. Who was that by Salem? That's big old 26, Tyler Siddons, the junior. He was an all-conference.
6'5", 249.
It's unbelievable. I actually got him as 250.
Yeah, and he's a tight end.
He ate a granola bar today, and he's 250. All-conference tight end last. Hey, Coach, listen now. Coach Watson, seriously, he thinks he could develop into a college prospect, and by looking at him, I'm with him.
He has the great size for a defensive tackle or a tight end.
Or let's just throw him at tight end and let him.
I mean,
that's awesome, man.
I would throw a 3-yard pass, let him lower his shoulder.
Looks like Rob Gronkowski or Hunter Henry out there. My goodness. 8:37 to go here. Crosby. Near side, makes the guy miss.
There's a holding there. It looks like on number 64.
And I hope Crosby's okay.
Ethan Jordan.
Hey, good sportsmanship there by number 23 in white. No, I'm sorry, 33 in white. And that was Leighton Birmingham, the sophomore. Good sportsmanship there. Hey, I talked about Crosby breaking, 16 tackles coming into the game. He had the big run earlier. He broke, 2 or 3?
Back.
He broke 2 or 3 on that. And I think Crosby's got over 20 broken tackles in 3 games. Number 11 in black, folks.
I bet he has over 10 just tonight.
Oh, it's unbelievable. The kid just
he broke a lot the first half, and then he broke 4 on that one play.
The one play. Low center of gravity. He chops it. When he gets contact, his feet don't stop. Those wheels keep going. He's strong. He can bench quite a bit, and he's got a 4.7 40 speed, too, and he's very smart, very bright kid.
You imagine Joe Madden calling that play?
Oh, yeah.
I left, all right. I left.
No kidding. Boom! 8:30 to go. Second down and forever for the Bobcats. Second down and a state line to go.
You got to protect the ball right here if you're cornering.
Yes, sir. Handoff up the middle. Comstock, that's exactly what he does, but he got hit hard. I mean, hit hard.
I think there might
the
be a
ball's on the
fumble
ground.
play, and
We
Andy,
just talked about it, and it's a fumble and a turnover. Give Salem's defense credit. They needed the turnover, and they just got it.
Andy,
It
couldn't come at a worse time. I mean, you got the ball. You can milk a couple minutes off the clock, punt it down the field.
Especially with the 40-second play clock, that started last year that carried over this year.
And keep the momentum going.
If you're Salem, it couldn't come at a better time because you're in Corning territory. So you got a penalty by Corning that set them way back. And then you got a fumble. It's the little things. We talked about that, just the little things.
They're going to come out gunning here.
I would think so,
Time's
too.
ticking.
Yes, sir. Handoff up the middle. Man, it's a big old boy. Number 21 now, Jacob Earl. And Jacob's a junior.
6 foot, 217.
Man, that's muscle right there. I'd say I don't know. He just looks taller than that. Maybe he isn't, but that's a stocky 217.
Landon gave us some scoring updates. Rivercrest is beating Brooklyn 33-17. Blyville is beating McGee 14-0.
Oh, wow, Blyville. Chickasaws.
Chickasaws.
They beat Osceola this year, too, for the 8th straight time. Under center, Giltner looking to pass. He's got Brown. Watch this, folks. He's not going to go anywhere because there's a tackle there by Parker Davis.
Nice
Mr. Davis.
In the open field.
Yes, sir. That doesn't happen very much, folks. If you've watched any film on Salem, that does not happen very often. 45. Man, what a night to be a Bobcat. This defense has just played outstanding tonight.
Des Arcs beating Earl 43-6 at half.
Des Arcs the real deal, folks. And if anybody doubted them, Des Arcs the real deal. Someone said, they didn't play real good against Palestine. Palestine's down. I don't care.
Newport's getting beat by Lone Oak by 8 in the third quarter.
Hey, the Jackrabbits, that's a good football program now, but Newport's undefeated right now, too. Toss, far side. He's going to cut it up with nowhere to go. A slew of Bobcats there. Give a tackle to whoever you want. They have swarmed the ball really well tonight, have the Bobcats.
Yeah, it's the first man slows them down, and then the entire team is there.
Yeah.
And that's what you need to do.
Yep. Love it. Absolutely love it, man. This has been a lot of fun. Again, Corning came into this game a 17-point underdog.
And
Salem
up
was
18 right now.
Yeah. Salem was ranked, guys, number 15 in 3A. They beat Walnut Ridge, and beat them like a drum. Now I know Walnut Ridge had a guy or two out, but Giltner looking to pass. He's got time this time, looking for Brown. Parker Davis goes up, and did he get it? It's incomplete either way. He stopped him. Number 45, he high-pointed that football and timed his jump right. Man, he is a lockdown, shot-down corner, covered him like a blanket. Listen, 70-something% of earth is covered by water. The rest of it's covered by Parker Davis.
If you're Coach Treadway right there, you thank your defense. Your offense turned the ball over in territory.
Yeah. It's just that, the defense has bailed them out tonight. Let's be honest. There's been a couple times. Look,
said 353 yards.
Yes, sir.
And
last week. Yeah, just last week.
And they've held them tremendously tonight.
Yeah, honestly, listen, the first half, there was, Salem nickeled and dimed their way down, but they had to earn it. It was a bend, but they ended up breaking type of defense. And then the second half.
right up the middle.
Man, he
gets nice gain, about 7 yards on first down.
He gets a head of steam, and my goodness, guys. 355 guys on with us tonight. Again, share this feed for us. If you share it and then you like our page, you'll automatically be entered in a drawing next week to win a $50 Academy Sports gift card. What a fun night here in God's country at the heart of Arkansas. Northeast Arkansas, the flat farmlands here, the big sky with the beautiful stars out.
Landy, we go from flatland and we get up by Paragon and Leif and get some hills.
Crowley's Ridge, yeah.
And then back to flatland.
Back to flatland, baby. I love it. You can see forever. See for miles.
I know, right?
Second down and 4. 5:40 to go. Handoff. Comstock. Oh, he plows over a guy. Stiff arms a guy. And I think he's got enough to move the chains. And I'll tell you.
Just plowed over Calvin Smith. 5'8", 155. Comstock's 6'2", 205.
And listen, right now, I think they are just wearing down the Salem defense.
Salem looks exhausted.
They are just wearing – I mean, the offensive line is nonstop, okay? They're just at them. They're at them every single snap. They're not taking a snap off. It doesn't matter the left tackle, the right tackle, inside center. It's irrelevant. They're just going at them all night. It's been a physical game from the Bobcats, the Corning Crushers up front.
Protect the football.
That's right, protect it. Comstock, 2 hands on the football. You like to see that. And he even got about 2 yards right there on the carry.
Yeah, especially going up the middle, you know you're fixing to get hit. Just cover it.
Yeah, just cover it, man. Just lower your head. That's exactly what he did. And I've noticed that Comstock's been holding that right pectoral area all night. And I'm not sure what's going on there, but hopefully that young man's okay. He's sure playing like he is. 4:50 to go here, 25 on the play clock. You want to milk that thing down. I wouldn't even break the huddle until about 15 if I was them. And it looks like that's about what they're going to do, breaking it at 17 seconds. Gutierrez back in. We've had Gutierrez. We've had Amaker. Kind of a little bit of a quarterback by committee, if you will.
I'm calling it here, Andy. Crosby's going to get the ball.
I like it. Here to the near side. That would be a good call there, Scott. Let's go. Let's get a
there. Another tackle.
Good job breaking tackles. Yes, sir. Oh, and a hard hit there at the end.
By 18, Brown.
Yeah. And, Crosby, there's nothing he can do there. And, oh, man, he's down. Let's get a camera off him. Very good. I sure hope that he's okay. That's the last thing you want to see is Crosby hurt. And that's your senior, your vocal leader out there, and he's had a heck of a game tonight.
And, Andy, it doesn't look like a cramp.
No, this looks like something. I don't know if his leg got twisted out from underneath him there, and I'm not sure what happened, but he got held up and really couldn't move, and he was just a bullseye. I mean, he really was. Bless his heart. He was just a bullseye there as we got the camera off him there. Good job by our cameraman and our director. Man, I sure hope that he's okay. And it looks like Golden is pressing on the back side of his left knee. And Crosby's trying to get up on his own. He don't even want the coach's help. Like, he's trying to get up on his own. And they finally just drag him up. They said, no, son, we're going to pick you up. He's trying to walk off on his own power, but he can hardly put any weight on that leg. Bless his heart.
Andy,
Man,
I don't know.
I hate to see that. Man, I hate to see that. Sorry, guys, we got these weird angles here. I apologize. We're just trying to get the camera off an injured player here. This is, man, you don't want to see anybody go through something like this. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's a knee. I don't know. I'm not even going to speculate. Not even going to speculate. Randall Godwin said it almost like a hit to head. Well, yeah, it was about a crown to a crown. Yeah, I mean, it did look like it. I'll have to watch the replay, and it's so hard not to do that, though, as a defender. It really is. I mean, I'm not going to blame the defender for that. I mean, maybe they did miss a call there. I don't know. And how do you play after that happened? Well, I'll tell you what, this is how they do it. Gutierrez near side. He bounced it outside, and they never brought him down. He's got a first down, and they're still working on Crosby right now.
They're rubbing on them calves, aren't they?
It almost looks like it would be type of a cramp, but, man, he is having a hard time. I don't know what's going on. Again, we're not going to speculate. Listen, we're not doctors by any means, and we're not even going to try to pretend to be one. But
we got a whistle on the field by the head official.
What is this? Yeah, they're wanting to reset the play clock. And they just did it now. 25 seconds is on your play clock. 3:50 to go here in God's country. Bobcats the commanding 32-14 lead. I tell you what, for all the struggles we've had on our live stream with our cameras working and stuff, I tell you what, the Bobcats have done a fantastic job tonight. Yes, there's been some hiccups. And listen, Coach Treadway and his staff still have stuff to work on, I promise you. They're going to pick this thing apart. They'll find things to work on. There are some things, but for the most part, they have done a good job. And I'm going to tell you something. Great news right now. Clayton Crosby is walking on his own. Comstock, stiff arm. He puts a hand up there. Fumble the football, though. You got to hang on to that football, son. Luckily for us, it fell out of bounds. Man.
That ball come flying out.
Yes, it did. It got dislodged now, let me tell you.
You know what? That's the second fumble by Comstock here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. Some of that is us just not protecting the football, and some of it you got to give Salem credit. I mean, they are laying the lumber. I mean, it's a lumber yard out there. They're bringing the wood tonight, I promise you.
They are. You know, they come in as a favorite in this game, and they're down 18 in the fourth quarter. They're coming out. They're doing everything they can to get the ball back right now.
Yeah, they really are. 3:46 to go here, 14 on the play clock. You're going to milk that if you can. You're not quite to the point where you can get in the victory formation here, but if you get another first down, you start to think it, though. Handoff. Amaker cuts it up so well. Oh, he plowed over a guy! Hello! Get off the tracks when the train's coming through. Kamikaze Coda just ran over a man. Holy hay bells.
Whole major league.
My goodness, yes, sir. And listen, Amaker is a tiny little thing now. Amaker goes 5'8", 160, but he's like a darn bottle rocket, man. Just, and he's gone. He's got a little boom, too.
You see Crosby here, he's walking on his own.
But gingerly.
Yeah. If I'm Coach Treadway, halting the rest of the game. I mean, you don't want to take no chances.
I know he's a senior and he wants to be out there with his fellow teammates, but no, you don't even – you tackle him if he tries to go out there. Keep him out. 3:18 to go, one on the play clock, handoff up the middle. Comstock, he's chopping them. How often do you see Comstock fall backwards? You don't. Rarely, very rarely. Positive yards there. It's going to be second down and about 4 to go. You get a first down here, and I think it's time for the victory formation just about. 2:55, 28 on the play clock as the mosquito truck is now running. So we've got fireworks smoke, and then we've got chemicals. It's going to be an interesting mix.
Andy, what do you say when the Bobcats win? I'm going to go ahead and say they're going to win. You think there's going to be some fireworks?
I think there will be. I think it's a good, safe bet. And I wouldn't mind getting the mosquito truck out here and just going around the track, just making laps, victory laps. I wouldn't mind. Oh, the ball's on the ground. Gutierrez had time to pick that up and get positive yards. Are you kidding me? I think Salem has almost put the white towel out there, and I hate that. But, you want your team to compete through the final, but it's tough, and you make this long trip and things just haven't quite gone your way. But you do want to see them compete through the final whistle. But when you can drop the ball, pick it up, not get touched till you get about 2 or 3 yards in the field, that's usually not a good sign, especially in the interior line.
Yeah, Andy, the victory formation's fixing to come out.
I think you're right. We've got 2 minutes to go, 15 on the play clock. You get a first down here, it definitely will. Good job again by the offensive line tonight. And good job by the backers. The backers blocking tonight too. Again, we've had a few turnovers, I'll be honest, but for the most part, Corning's done a good job. Amaker near side, he makes a guy miss. He's still going. Flash, hangs onto the football. That's a first down for your Bobcats. And I believe that one's going to do it, folks. That one's going to do it, I do believe.
That's going to be
Birmingham on the stop.
first.
Hey,
First and 10 from about the 14.
Listen, here's something else. The Bobcats have not had 2 wins or a winning record going into conference play since 2007. Have not. Coach Treadway and this staff and this team are bucking a lot of trends, folks. A lot of trends. And they're going to take their time here. 1:25 to go. Well done by the Bobcats tonight. You want to hand it off? Cut that thing up. There you go, young man. He's hanging on the football. We're down to 1:15 to go here in God's country. Landon, 40 seconds. Again, thank you to Mighty Manila Lions, guys, for coming up here with us tonight. Big thanks to Desi Earls, Ricky Betts, Colton Ladyman. We've got J.R. Rourke down there, Adam Valance on the Sky Cam. We appreciate everybody. And I think Ricky's going to get out of here, so hey, appreciate you, brother. Good job, everybody. We've got 54 seconds to go in this game. And I tell you what a night to be a Bobcat.
Andy, I'm going to say, with the amount of time, you just need the ball here. Salem's not going to stop the clock.
Yeah, right now would be a good time for they're still running the football, and that's Comstock up the middle. Very close to a first down is Gary Comstock. Man, what a night. Again, came in big underdogs. And, folks, I think that is going to do it. There is 30 on the play clock. There is 17 on the game clock. How about them Bobcats? 10 seconds to go. 9 seconds to go. How about them Bobcats tonight, guys? Holy hay bale, 17-point underdogs, and they put the fight to the Greyhounds tonight. Bobcats win! Bobcats win! Bobcats win! What a game!
Yeah, and you see the fireworks going here.
Oh, you got to love it. What a night here in God's country. They knocked off the number 15 ranked team in all of 3A, and they did it in a convincing form and fashion. A team coming in here that was picked way back near the 40s out of 46 teams. And, man, they shocked a lot of people tonight. The football Friday night game of the week did not disappoint if you're a Bobcat fan. Bobcats 32, Salem 14. Folks, we're going to take it to our sponsor video, but don't go away because we will be back on the other end of that sponsor video. We'll be right back at these words from our sponsors. A special thanks to Woolard Flying Service out of Corning, Arkansas for supporting Bobcat Athletics. Matt Woolard would like to wish the Corning Bobcats the best of luck this season and also remind them that the sky is the limit. Woolworth Flying Service, 870-857-3839. Wiedemann Farms, 561 County Road 131 in Corning, Arkansas. Wiedemann Farms has been serving the Corning community since 1978. Larry and Mary Wiedemann are proud supporters of not only the city of Corning, but of Corning Bobcat Athletics. Wiedemann Farms, go Cats. Corning Sports Report would like to give a shout out to Watson Oil Company for their continued support of Corning Bobcat Athletics. Locally owned, locally operated. Kelly and Chad Watson would like to wish the Corning Bobcats the best of luck on the upcoming season. Watson Oil Company, 406 Southeast 1st Street, Corning, Arkansas, 870-857-0006. A special thanks to Solace Grain Bins and S&L Irrigation on their sponsorship. Whether it's grain bins, wells, pumps, underground pipe, or any service of that nature, Solace Grain Bins and S&L Irrigation will take care of you. Rhonda and Jerry Solace would like to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the upcoming season. A special thanks to Richardson Family Dentistry out of Corning, Arkansas. Locally owned, locally operated, a fine dental office with a great staff that are all proud sponsors of the Corning Bobcat Athletics program. Richardson Family Dentistry. Red Taylor Ford, locally owned and operated by the Taylor family since 1977. Their company has been an integral part of the Corning community since their beginning, participating and or donating to basically every major community project to come before them. They have a top-notch service department with master certified technicians. Contact them for all of your automotive needs at 870-857-3516 or at www.redtaylorford.com. CSR would like to thank Parkview Restaurant of Corning, Arkansas for their sponsorship. Parkview offers breakfast, lunch, and supper, including daily plate lunches, and they have a deli with a variety of lunch meats and nightly specials. Amy and Danny and Jordan are big supporters of Corning Bobcat Athletics. Thank you to Parkview Restaurant.
This is Mike Vinson, Certified Public Accountant. I've been a Bobcat fan for as long as I can remember, having worn the black and gold as a student years ago. Join me in supporting our students as they proudly represent our school and community. And come see me on 2nd Street in downtown Corning for all your tax and accounting needs. Go Bobcats.
Keith and Rhonda Turner of K-Ron Farms would like to encourage the community to support the students of the or an academic accomplishment. These students are representing our school. We need to let them know how proud we are of them. Let's show our Bobcat pride. It's great to be a Bobcat. K-Ron Farms. The Corning Sports Report would like to give a special shout out to State Representative Joe Jett for sponsoring our endeavor. Mr. Joe Jett has always been active in the community, whether it's supporting the town of Corning or it's supporting Bobcat Athletics. This is a political ad paid for by State Representative Mr. Joe Jett.
Corning Sports Report would like to say thank you to Jerry and Linda Turner of Jalen Farms. Jerry and Linda are sponsoring us with a black and gold package this year, and they are proud supporters of Corning Bobcat Athletics. Jalen Farms.
Corning Sports Report would like to give a special shout out to Jeremy and Amanda Wiedemann out of Corning, Arkansas. Extremely kind-hearted people who not only support the community, but they also support the Corning Bobcat Athletics. Jeremy and Amanda Wiedemann. CSR would like to give a special shout out to Heritage Ag out of Hoxie, Arkansas. Serving Arkansas farmers since 1966, leading the farm equipment industry into the 21st century. Call Brody Morrow, salesman at 870-886-6663 or 870-809-1822, Heritage Agriculture of Arkansas. Sports Report would like to give a special thank you to Harold Implement out of Corning, Arkansas. The Moore family has always been active in the community of Corning and also Bobcat Athletics. It's not just an Ace Hardware store, it's also a licensed dealer of Yamaha, Polaris, and Bad Boy mowers. A special thank you again to Harold Implement out of Corning, Arkansas. A big thanks to Goodman Drug Company out of Corning, Arkansas. Kathy Goodman and staff would like to invite you to drop by for any of your pharmaceutical needs and or Razorback and Bobcat apparel. Drop by and see them Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, and Saturday, 9 to 1. Or use the convenient drive-thru. Goodman Drug Company out of Corning, Arkansas. First National Bank takes the banking experience and customizes it to fit you. Whether it's supporting your Corning Bobcats or saving you time by eliminating trips to the bank, First National Bank puts you first. Always. Member FDIC and equal housing lender, First National Bank. Your local Farm Bureau insurance company introducing Ag Promise, an exceptional policy that protects everything farmers rely on. Ag Promise is a competitively priced, easy to understand, and tailored to meet your specific needs. That's Farm Bureau's commitment to you, and they have a team of local agents and adjusters ready to back it up. Give them a call today to protect your agribusiness. It's not complicated, it's a promise. Ag Promise, 870-857-6788.
CSR would like to say thank you to Clay County Electric and Clay County Connect, a broadband company, for their sponsorship for Bobcat Athletics. To see if you're eligible for Clay County Connect, a broadband company, contact them Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. at 870-202-1990. Clay County Electric and Clay County Connect.
A special thanks to Civil Engineering Associates for being proud sponsors of Corning Bobcat Athletics. 2 locations, one in Jonesboro, one in Poplar Bluff. Professional engineer John Seelig of CEA would like to wish the Corning Bobcats the best of luck on the upcoming season. CSR would like to give a special thanks to B&B Well Drilling out of Peach Orchard, Arkansas, for their continued support of Corning Bobcat Athletics. Brian and Lisa Bass are proud graduates of Corning High School, and they invite you to call them for any of your well drilling needs. 870-215-3808, B&B Well Drilling. The Corning Sports Report would like to give a special shout out to Boschlicker Brothers Farms for sponsoring our endeavor. The Boschlickers have always been avid Bobcats and avid supporter of all things Corning athletics. Thank you again, Boschlicker Brothers Farms. First Choice Healthcare in Corning, Arkansas, proud sponsors of Corning Bobcat Athletics, celebrating 25 years of community health care. At First Choice Healthcare, we practice compassionate, affordable health care for everyone to help improve lives and build healthier communities. First Choice Healthcare, your community, your health.
Legacy Equipment. There has never been a better time to take home your compact utility tractor. With durable construction and features that easily hook up to dozens of attachments in moments. No job is too tough. Plus, with no down payment and major price cut, the savings have never been better. Models as low as $138 a month, including quick hitch and loader. Stop by any of the Legacy Equipment's 7 convenient locations to take advantage of limited time savings. See dealer for details. Offer ends October 30th, 2020. Legacy Equipment. Corning Sports Report would like to say thank you to Mike Townsend Farms, LLC, out of Corning, Arkansas. Mike Townsend hauls gravel, dirt, topsoil, grain, and heavy equipment. Mike Townsend Farms, LLC. A big thank you to Big Iron Auctions. Jason Horner with Big Iron Auctions can help you with all of your farm retirement, estate, and equipment sales. Big Iron Auctions is one of the industry's fastest growing online auction companies that have nearly 9,000 items on their September auctions alone. Big Iron Auctions. This advertising slot is in honor of Bobcat coaching legend Dutch Noe. Dutch Noe spent 7 seasons at the helm of Bobcat football. He was 55, 17-2 overall, with an undefeated season in 1973 and 3 district championships, 1970, 1973, and 1975, in honor of Coach Dutch Noe. A big thank you to Kerry Russum Qureshi and Qureshi Law Firm and Wealth Management for their sponsorship. Lower taxes, greater wealth, lasting legacy. Qureshi Law Firm and Wealth Management. Corning Sports Report would like to give a thank you to Wendy Cole and Cole Farms. Everybody at Cole Farms wants to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the upcoming season. Cole Farms. A big thank you to Three Little Monkeys and Here by Danielle for sponsoring the Black and Gold package this year with Bobcat Athletics. Located in downtown Corning, Arkansas on 2nd Street, right by the Hop Alley Gazebo, Three Little Monkeys and Here by Danielle. Corning Sports Report would like to take this time to thank Cotter Cox Seeds out of Noble, Arkansas. Mr. Michael Smith and Cotter Cox Seed are proud supporters of Corning Bobcat Athletics and the city of Corning. Cotter Cox Seeds. Corning Sports Report would like to say thank you to Jerry and Linda Turner of J-Lynn Farms. Jerry and Linda are sponsoring us with a Black and Gold package this year, and they are proud supporters of Corning Bobcat Athletics. J-Lynn Farms. Corning Sports Report would like to take this moment to say thank you to the fine folks at Nutrient Ag Solutions. Mr. James Varvel and everyone at Nutrient Ag are proud supporters of the Bobcats and want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on all the sporting events this year. Nutrient Ag Solutions. I'd like to take this time to say thank you to Debbie and Bud Hill of Corning, Arkansas. Debbie Rosehill Massage and CBD Products have been a proud sponsor of Corning Athletics and the city of Corning for a very long time. Thank you, Debbie Rosehill Massage and CBD Products.
Corning Sports Report would like to give a special shout out to Zach Brown Farms for their sponsorship. Zach Brown Farms has always been active in the community of Corning and also Bobcat Athletics. Zach Brown, being a former Bobcat himself, wants to wish the Bobcats nothing but the best of luck on this season. Zach Brown Farms, on the road to success.
And we are back here live at Bobcat Stadium here in beautiful, crime-free Corning, Arkansas. Man, what a night to be a Bobcat. How about those boys in black and gold tonight? The 17-point underdogs come up with a big, big victory. There we go. Hey, you boys want to come get live TV? Come on. You guys have earned it. Come on. These boys have earned it. I'm going to get them on live TV. Get them on live TV here. Scott, why don't you come over here too, man? You're part of this stream. Mr. Gary Comstock, here, all of our guys here. How did that one feel?
It felt really good, actually. I mean, it was a turning point. We came back in the second half and started playing. They started shutting down, and we just did our part.
Man, that's awesome. What a night. Coming in here a 17-point underdog with everything going on. They beat Walnut Ridge, a really good team. And was you guys ever a little nervous, a little scared coming in this game?
No, I think what we've been doing practice is really starting to pay off, and we're actually starting to communicate and quit fighting each other, and that's been a really big help.
You're growing together, it seems like.
Yes, sir.
That's awesome stuff right there. And you guys did it without one of your big-time linemen. Dakota Wilkins was out this week, and you guys still prevailed. How about the offensive line that you ran behind?
Oh, there was a couple kids that stepped up, but
folks, I don't know if you can hear that, but we had the goofiest horn. I don't know who that was. Ethan Jordan, that was the perfect time. I don't know if y'all could hear that or not, but that was awesome. I don't know if can you?
No, not me. No.
That's the best I can do, guys. I don't know, man. Awesome, John. I'm proud of all you guys. Seriously, heck of a job. Way to fight tonight. I love it. Man, can't wait. Next week, conference play starts. These boys, give them all the credit. Awesome job tonight. Hey, thank you to this guy right here beside me here, Scott Townsend. You want to sit down, Scott? Scott Townsend Jr. here, man. Hey, someone actually thanks you. It was Gail Conyer says, thanks, Indy, for what y'all do, and Manila's announcer for his help. I was back and forth with messing with some other stuff, and you pretty much took over, man. I really appreciate you.
And that ain't no problem. Being one headset most of the year, you just kind of go with the flow, and Landon, he takes care of all the technical stuff, and I normally just broadcast and just kind of get in my own little world. But man, we enjoy doing this. We don't make a lot of money doing it. It's all about getting the kids shown.
That's what it's all about. And y'all go to Mighty Manila Lions Facebook pages. I'm swatting mosquitoes here. Go to their Facebook page, YouTube channel. Give them a like and subscribe. We really appreciate them. Matter of fact, in a couple of weeks we play Manila. We may actually collaborate and just do a stream together. Run both of our ads, and we might make it work. I don't know if anybody's ever done that or not, but man, 17
contract signed for this ping pong match.
Yes, the ping pong match, the Battle Royale ping pong. We're going to sign that contract and make it happen. That will come to you live as well. Man, I'm just so proud of these guys tonight. They just knocked off the number 15 ranked team in the state at 3A and did it in a convincing fashion. Some sad news, Mr. Danny Burkhart did pass away today. We just got that right before we went live, and man, I hate to hear that. I can't help but think that Mr. Danny Burkhart had a little bit to do with tonight. I don't know, maybe it's me, but sure going to miss him. Going to miss that wonderful human being, and really, really am. I believe Piggott knocked off Mark Tree tonight, if I'm not mistaken. Did y'all see a score late on that? I didn't either. I think Piggott knocked off Mark Tree. All right, next week we start conference play at Osceola. I'm gonna get the kicker in here, Mr. Rocky. Come on, guys, get over here. Everybody get over here. Come on. How'd that one feel, buddy?
I mean, we came out, said what we were going to do, finished it.
That's awesome, man. Well, I'm going to tell you something. I'm proud of. I'm going to tell you something. You're a heck of a kicker. I don't know how you do these onside kicks. Is there a trick to that? Did someone teach you that, or did you just kind of start watching something and just kind of learn it yourself?
Yeah, I just learned it myself.
Man, that's talent right there. Now that's real talent.
You know, there's a couple times when you kicked it, I thought we were going to recover.
I mean, me too, but I mean,
Hope. Yeah. Kick it and hope.
I got a little excited.
Hey, come here. One more question before you leave. I know you're trying to get out here. It's late, and I know everyone's probably tired of us yapping. How many successful onside kicks now do you have in your career? I know you know.
I think 13.
13! 13! That's an All-American onside kicker. I don't care what you say. Good job, Rocky. We appreciate you, buddy. Thanks for coming on.
Pickett won 50-30. Is that right? 50-30 over Mark Tree.
50 points by Piggott tonight. My goodness.
We'll be next week.
I'm going to tell you something. The bottom half of Conference 3-3A, I think, is better than they've been in a while. You guys looked awful good the last 2 weeks. You really have.
Yeah, Andy, you know, we got a new coaching staff a few years ago and got a new offensive coordinator this year, and we're just, you know, it's kind of like y'all rebuilding process. Things are coming together. You know, that's what it takes to be a successful football program. It ain't you just come out one day and everything goes great. So,
you want on camera? You want on live stream? Come on, young man. Let's get that hair on live stream. That hair is too nice to not be on the live stream. That's Dakota Amaker. That young man played his tail off. Come on over here, young man. Get over here. That feel?
Felt great.
Oh, it felt. He's going to get him anyways. Felt great. Hey, I'm going to tell you something. We're proud of you, and I'm going to tell you something. How much do you weigh?
153 pounds.
Soaking wet, 153 pounds. He's plowing over guys out here like he's a darn, I don't know, 250 type of guy. Like it, love it, and we want some more. Thank you, Dakota. Guys, for everybody at CSR, for the guys at the Mighty Manila Lions Facebook page, thank y'all for a wonderful night. Y'all were so great tonight, all you guys on the social media. We appreciate you. We'll come here, actually, no, at Osceola, I apologize, at Osceola next Friday, and conference play starts. How about them Bobcats? 2-1. Winning record, non-conference for the first time since 2007. Guys, we appreciate you. Good night. God bless you, and as always, go Cats.